Nasty besties, how's everybody doing? Hey, hey, hey. You better grab those sports bras, besties. You better have them with you. I don't want anyone panicking tonight. Please, no panicking. Please, keep them calm. Keep them calm.
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
We don't suck it, but we do need to keep them calm, okay? I think we just have, I don't know, another day or two left, and I think we'll be fine.
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
Get your sports bras on.
You can all suck it, haters, okay?
We're Schneffer. We allow for chest hair here. It's totally fine. You don't have to do any grooming. If you forgot your sports bra, there's plenty at the door. We have all sizes. Colors might be a little bit limited. We do have plenty of tie-dye ones like the white and black. The basics we're running a little bit low on. But, I mean, we have like -A up till like I think triple H or I. So we should be fine. We should be fine. I mean, you know, we cover all sizes here in the nest. All the sports bras for all the bits. We cover everything. Don't worry about it. Just keep them calm. That's the most important thing. You making stroganoff? Are you going to share? Sounds nice. Yeah. Bedazzled, Sarah Philly, I would vote for that too. I definitely would. I would. We got to make sure that they go through the washing machine okay, though. That's the main thing. We got to be practical, you know. Kimbalina, oh my goodness, Kimbalina just gifted one Are You Serious membership. Thank you, Kimbalina. Thank you. And it looks like Patty received it. Welcome, Patty. Welcome. And thank you so much, Kimbalina. Thank you. Last few hours of your 4-day weekend? No, you're not missing a fat loudmouth unless you mean me. I wish I had fat lips, a fat mouth, but I don't. Maybe I could get a little injectable action going on. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, BB. How's it going? Hey. Tony D, if you're listening, or if you listen on the replay, please go check Throne. I sent you a link to a thank you video. What you sent was so awesome. I had to make a video just to show you, because I'm like, a picture doesn't do it justice. So I sent you a 3 or 4 minute video. So go check it out, please. And thank you so much. Thank you. So cool. It's been so nice without her. Tragically delicious. Jail or unconsciousness. I do feel like regardless of the real reason, she's in real trouble with her community. And Salah is likely pissed. You think so? Oh my goodness. Personally, I think she's in a diabetic coma. Those are my thoughts. If you were wondering. I'm not even gonna, there's no suspense there. That's what I think. That is what I think. I think she's having a big problem right now. That's what I think is going on. That is what I think. Someone said she was in Pete's chat. Really, Kimbalina? Have we verified that? We have validated it, B. It is, as far as, BB, as far as I can tell, it is not correct. It's not true. I haven't been able to confirm it. And it's a phenomenon that I've been observing where someone will put something out, it's not confirmed, and well, if Dot said it, it's true. I mean, come on. Put it in the history books if Dot said it. Yeah, no. So, and then multiple people will repeat it as if it is true. And then someone else will say that they heard it someplace, but really it's all coming from the same source. And that has not been confirmed. And we can go through it if you would like. We absolutely can. I have not seen a confirmation of that at all. None. Nunzo. I don't feel that she has a strike. I don't feel that she does. I don't. I haven't found it. So, I know people want it to be true. And hey, it could be. Maybe it was a video from 2 years ago, but nothing recent. Nope, nothing recent. She raged at the wrong community. You think so? There's no chat replay for his live. Oh, interesting. Does he talk to her? Does he mention her? I think she's in the hospital, Gensha Hater. I think she's in a diabetic coma. Or something similar. I think I would be able to see live from what I was given, because the creator did come into my DMs. I didn't DM her. She DM'd me to, kind of run it over with me, and I just don't see it. I still don't see it. The Muslim community? Well, I don't think anyone cares that much. I really don't. I don't. She didn't even really say that much. She's like, I don't want to be held accountable for my actions as a new Muslim. Like, no one's gonna, I don't know. No one cares enough. That's true. Is it Bridget or Brigitte? If it were a YouTube strike, she'd probably be raging on other social media platforms. Yeah, I've been checking her Twitch. She hasn't been there in over a month. There's conflicting reports about her TikTok. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. I don't know. Hey, just Jamie. It was worse than the Mary H names? What was Tragically Delicious? Bridget. Like Bridget. Bridget? Okay. Thank you. I get confused. I'm like, is it like Brigitte? Is it a diabetic coma, something people recover from? I don't know. I think she's unconscious someplace. I'm just being real. That's what I think. Otherwise, she would grab her phone if she was just in the hospital chilling. She would just grab it and connect to Wi-Fi. What she said about the community, Tragically Delicious? Did I hear her? Yeah, I responded to it. It wasn't that... What? Did I miss something? She basically said, you guys are critical, and it wasn't like this when I was Catholic, and don't judge me. Da-da-da-da-da. That was nothing. That was nothing. It really wasn't anything. Oh, thank you, Emma Wee. Yes, I have several versions of this. Hello, Nina. Hi. You think it's a strike? Okay, do you guys want to go look at all that? We can. We can if you want to. Because I've already looked into all of it. And I find it very interesting in the community how it'll grow its own legs and run. That's right, Patty. Yeah. Community post. I don't think that's the truth either. No. I understand her wanting her to have one, but it just doesn't make sense that she does with what we have for information. Hey, Ramble On. How's it going? Ruby Parajewel, she's wanting a bunch of people to show up on her next live, so she's being quiet and is on a ban. Okay. Well, we can check it out. Let's do that then, because I do see it going on and on and on in the community without it really... I'm just not seeing any proof of it at all. I fully agree with you. I mentioned her being in a diabetic coma today. Did you? And was eaten alive for being wrong, but I was simply speculating. Really, Mons? Huh. Do I follow you on Twitter? What's your name on Twitter? Is it Mons? Can we check her Cameo? She doesn't post her videos publicly. It's just the reviews that get posted publicly. So someone did post a review the 29th, I think. but it's a review. It doesn't actually say when the video was done, and they didn't post the video. It was private. So she doesn't make the videos public anymore. So, the only time she's taken a week off since 2020 was when she was banned. She can't control herself, right? You think they broke up, wrong tab? She ran home to Canada and ate herself into a diabetic coma. I think that is probably the most likely scenario. I really do. Like, what else would keep her from coming online? Hey, Marwa, how's it going, girl? She doesn't have the patience to edge. I agree. She has no self-control at all. Kimberlina, thanks for being an owlet for 3 months, by the way. She's been so depressed and bizarre lately. Yeah. I think they're probably divorced now. And she doesn't know what to do with herself. Like, no clue. Or she's in a diabetic coma. Either one. I think that's really all it is. I don't think it's anything YouTube related at all. And people were saying, like, oh, is it possible that she has a second strike? Like, people aren't, I don't think, keeping in mind all of the rules that are involved. Like, she couldn't have gotten verified, or her plaque, which I don't know, people don't believe that the plaque is real. Okay, well, she does have the check mark. Okay, that's real. She wouldn't have been able to get verified if she had a community guideline strike within the previous 365 days. That's the rule. So whenever that was, when she did her pizza celebration, that was like a month ago maybe. So she would have had to have 2 in the last month. And I don't see one from what I've seen on Twitter. Government issued falafel. Thanks for being an owlet for 3 months. If she's still MIA tomorrow, then definitely health issue. I have a feeling she'll come back tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah. You don't think it's YouTube related either, Emma Wee? I honestly think when she comes back, she'll act like nothing happened or act depressed. Yeah. I mean, she's been raging ever since Ramadan started, like the second day of Ramadan. And it just went on and on and on and on and on. Like maybe she just had a mental health break or something. Chantal would communicate on another platform if she had a stroke on YouTube. You mean a strike? A stroke. She has many ways of communicating to the masses. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. She's losing money. Got my spot. Let's bra. And your tits are calm. All right, Lisa. Nice. Remember, exclamation bits will get you Nightbot. Oh my gosh. I think my backspace button is broken. It's so annoying. I didn't even realize how much I use it. Let's see if Nightbot's around. Is it bits or its? I think it's its. Let's see. Its. Do you think maybe Salah complained and told her to stop raging during Ramadan? He hasn't stopped her yet. You know? Calm your bits, Salah. Yes. Salah probably needs to keep him calm at this point. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
You suck it, Salah. Thank you, Little Seven, for the sports bras. Calm. Nice and calm. My apologies, but my bits refuse to be tamed. I understand otters and elephants, but like I said, we have up to sizes like triple I. I can look into size J cup if you need it, but like we have -A to triple I. So we should be able to accommodate your bits, I would think. My gosh, she's going to come back with a missing eye and an army of the damned. Okay, that's likely, I think. That's probably likely. Hi, Erin, how are you? The only way I can see her being quiet this long is if she's in trouble legally, Zeta. Okay. Over fear, I am also enjoying the quiet and the calm. I really am. I am. I feel better mentally, honestly. Because, like, taking in that kind of toxicity on a daily basis, it does get to you, you know? You don't even realize it until it's, like, out of your energy field for a little while, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe the fork police. Oh, my God. What if the fork police did catch her? Oh, my God. What if it is the fork police? What if? We're on a detox cleanse? Yes. You've enjoyed the break, but you don't want her to disappear forever, chicken and duck? Okay. You know, I'll tell you though, I don't even watch the Cobra couple, but wow, past couple days, I've been tuning in. I'm telling you, been tuning in. It's been a good like wild ride actually. I mean, I was up like watching The King, and then she started streaming at the same time, and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. Here's something happening. Oh my God. Far more entertaining. Definitely, Jen. I just can't take him on a regular basis because he's just so gross. Like the teeth, the cooking, the hygiene, the lack thereof. It's just so ugh. Like I can't even. I can't watch him. But you know, I think she livened up his life a little bit. You know. And she went home. He's getting evicted. I mean, I don't even know what happened for that to happen. I guess everyone, all the neighbors just got tired of it. Want to do a little sister mini? We can do that. Sure. Hey, Spooky Von Sweets. How's it going? So you wouldn't go for the tactical soap? I would get a wand, maybe. Yeah. And like what I find interesting that he's really likes Ozzy Osbourne. Like, he seems like kind of young to really be into Ozzy Osbourne, but he is. Where did the Cobra people come from? I have no idea, Grace Style. It just started popping up that people were covering it. I think he's been around for a while, though. What's AYDS? Hey, Shanae's beeping dead fire alarm. You know, how hard is it to get a D battery? What is it, a D? Or it's that flat battery. How hard is it just to get a battery? You can even get those at the Dollar Tree if you need to stop the beeping. Is it just too high up and these people don't have ladders? What is up with that? A 9-volt. Thank you, Dapper Doll. Thank you. You guys always come through. The D are the big round ones. They're huge. Like for the old boom boxes. The relationship is new. Cobes has been around since 2014, says John Macro Aggression Galt. Okay. It's been a while. You like Ozzy? You're only 35, Aaron? Okay. All right. I mean, anyone can go to the Dollar Tree and get a couple of 9-volt batteries to replace in their smoke alarm. The beeping, my God. Or take out the battery and die in a fire. Either one. Just the beeping has to stop. It does. It does. All right. So let's go take a look at... how should we do it? Because I got to show, if you guys have not seen... If you guys have not seen the proof, I got to show you that first. None of it makes sense. None of it comes together. And the creator sent me a DM, kind of just like, you know, we walked through it, and it still just doesn't. It should be very easy to resolve. She said that, you know, she trusts the person that sent it to her, and that's fine. There's no issue with the person who sent it or how she got it. Like, you know, if, you know, when you guys are regularly here, you know that I don't care. It doesn't matter, like, how credible someone is. I can be wrong about stuff. People that I'm like, oh, they're always right. But like, oh, they made a mistake on this one thing. Or, you know, people make mistakes. So it's not calling into the question the credibility of the person who sent it. It just could be a mistake that was made. Because none of it matches up. The dates, the title, nothing. Nothing. Like literally nothing. And it should be easy to verify. So, I don't know. Hey, Sansa Cooks, how's it going? Yeah. So, she can't reach it, Jamaican thing? Oh. Well, can't she have a handyman come over with a stepladder or something? Do you think Foodie Beauty will come back with a live on a whim or with a heavily curated, possibly scripted Sweet Girl video of her on her best behavior? It's hard to tell. I don't know. It might be a mukbang. I'm predicting a mukbang where she's sitting down with something disgusting. And she's just like, she's taking her time in between. Like, she's got to take 1,000,000 bites before she finishes a sentence. So everyone's just like, oh, come on. And it'll be super loud and gross, all the chewing sounds. And everyone will be suffering through it, just trying to figure out what's going on. And it'll be very vague. And then she'll go live after that and really tell us. That's what I think will probably happen. That's my prediction. You think it'll be some kind of video, Poison Petty 4? Yeah. And the jaw clicking. Yep. I think so. Foodie has to be incapacitated to be this silent little 7. That's what I think too. Marwa. Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan. Video versus live, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't around for her birthday. She wasn't around for Mr. Snowflake. Like, okay. Seems odd. All right, so let me share my screen here, and we'll just go through everything. We will. We'll do that. And because I just have not seen any evidence. And people think that they have evidence, but really it's just based off of the original tweet. So it's not anything extra. So, all right. So this was a screenshot of an email that was forwarded to the creator. Okay, so it says, thank you for reporting videos you find inappropriate. Now, as an experiment, I reported a community tab post to see what it said. And it doesn't say the video that you reported. It says the community post you reported. Okay, it is different. The video that you reported to us on March 24th, 2024 has been removed or restricted from YouTube. So removed means the video was actually completely taken down. I have had this happen to me, so I know what it looks like. Is it an actual song? I don't know, Sarah Philly. I think so. The Ramadan song, I think Marwa confirmed that it is, but it doesn't sound as bad as when Salah sings it. So, yeah. So the email does say something completely different when you report a community tab post. And I did it like a couple days after. So it's not like the formatting of the email has changed that much. Removed means it's completely removed. And I have had that done before. And I can't even access my own video. It still shows in my studio, but it's grayed out. Everything's grayed out. I can't edit anything. I can't even copy and paste anything. But it still shows there, but you can't look at the video. I can't even download it. Like I tried back then, like, oh my gosh. That's why I always save all my videos like on a hard drive. I don't just upload it and forget it, because if they take it down, that's it. It's gone. So I can't even download it. My only option is to delete it. Restricted would mean that an age restriction was added to it. I've also had that done. So it was a fighting video. It was actual Krav Maga, but they thought it was like street fighting, that it wasn't like legit fighting. I'm like, come on YouTube, don't be so lame. So I know what each of these looks like, okay? Please note that the creators have a right to appeal YouTube's decision anytime after their content is removed or restricted. You are able to check the status of the content you flagged at any time. Okay? And the person can click on this button on their email that says check report history. They can do that and look at their report history. Okay? So, just have to resize a little bit. I don't know if you guys will really be able to see this that well. I'll do my best, but I'll definitely tell you what it says. All right, so on the far left, it says type of content is video. Now, I also looked in my own studio just to see the layout of this because we can't see the headers here. So it says type of content It says video. It doesn't say community post. The title of the video is not normal. It doesn't show the creator's name. My theory is that this is not Foodie Beauty's video. It's someone else's. Maybe someone else's video was reported and removed. And I'll show you why. Because people are like, well, what about this live stream? What about that one? I've checked all of those. Okay. And the reason it was removed is because of the image. So the thumbnail or the title was considered hateful or abusive. Now, Foodie Beauty's thumbnails are all just her. And maybe the title might be a little, but to have the whole video taken down, okay. And most importantly, the date. This is on March 25th. We're going to take a look at that Poison Petit-Four. So it says that it was reported on March 25th. These are the things that I need you to grab your sports bras, the extra supportive ones, okay? And strap them on because we have to look at facts here. Pretend you're on a jury. Keep your emotions out of it, please. Let's just look at facts. Reported on the 25th. This says the video you reported on the 24th. This does not match. We need to see the video that was reported on the 24th. And I asked for that. The creator said they asked the person for that and they're not able to provide it. This should be very easily verifiable. Nest juror, yes, little 7, yes. So, these two things don't go together. These don't go together. Reported on the 25th, the video you reported on the 24th. This doesn't go with that. That should be easily verifiable. And I asked her, just have her take a screenshot of all of everything that she's reported. I guess this person, she didn't tell me who it was, but she said she does trust the person, which has nothing to do with it. Anyone can be very credible or trustworthy, and they can also make a mistake. And I thought maybe this person was logged in under another account. Like I could say, oh, I reported something as Are You Serious? When really I was using one of my backup accounts to report it. So it's not going to be under Are You Serious? It should, it would be, have her check everything. And she said they can't make any sense of it. So if you can't make sense of it, this is all automated. This is an automated email, so no one's writing up these emails and making mistakes on the date. Hey, Callie Cat. You think it was a different incident? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. If the seatbelt don't fit, you must push the seat all the way back to sit. Nice. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, now this is the only so-called proof that we have thus far. Now, this creator did send me direct messages. I didn't reach out to her. I was replying on her thread, just with like the dates don't match, that kind of thing. And I did see some Nestigators also commenting there, asking the appropriate questions. So it was great. Marwa, I don't think she's banned. No, I don't. And we're just going through why I don't think that she is. So, okay. So we also have, I don't know if I have permission to show this. I'm going to tell you what I have, okay? Because the creator had the person take a full screenshot of all of the reports, okay? So the one above that, content type is a video, shopping and iftar at City Center in Kuwait during Ramadan 2024. The creator is Foodie Beauty. And it was reported for image or title issue, harmful or dangerous acts. That was reported on March 26th. The video is still live. Triple cheeseburger and volcano fries mukbang by Foodie Beauty. Image or title issue, spam or misleading. Status is live. So this bottom one doesn't have Foodie. It doesn't show the creator. It just says not normal. And it shows it removed, reported on the 25th. I don't know if I have permission to show you that, so. to show you this. Just make it bigger. I don't think this is an issue. But unfortunately, there's nothing really bombshell here that I was like, oh, that's it. Like, nothing supports that she got a ban or got a strike. So report history. Not normal is the video title. Reporting reason, she reported it twice, this person. Image or title issue, hateful or abusive content, reported on the 25th. Hateful or abusive content promotes hatred or violence, reported on the 25th. And again, that email says the video you reported on the 24th. So if it was midnight, if it was a little bit before, no matter what, YouTube is always going to be in your local time. So if she reported it at 11:30 p.m., it's going to show that date. It's not going to say 11:26 on something else. Oh, thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. Just as long as my source isn't shared. No, you haven't. No, I have no idea who she is. Thank you. Okay. Just trying to, get the nest all together here. She's just lurking. You think so? Patricia, your post on the members only video got filtered out for potentially inappropriate comment because of all the eggplants. Because of all the eggplants. You had so many eggplants on there. And YouTube was like, I don't know about all those eggplants. By eggplant, I mean dick. I don't know about all those eggplants. So, yeah. But yeah, I think we can all figure this out together. I do. Trying to get some eggplants. Where are the eggplants? I don't know. Okay, we'll get to that later. There's always time for eggplants later. Always. Always. Okay, so that's that. Okay. All right. So there's a theory that it's a community tab post, right? So also, right, that it's possible that Foodie Beauty retitled it because she does change the title sometimes on her videos. And she did do that very recently. So that's always an option. So what I did is I went to Playboard. Anyone can go to playboard.co, not .com, .co, okay? And I think I have to log in. They have a daily limit of what you can look at. Oh, so lame. All right. So let me go to her page, Foodie Beauty. Foodie the Beauty. Chantal Marie Sereau, whatever. Okay. All right. And anyone can do this. So if there is a point where I can't click anymore, anyone can go on and click. Here we go. Okay. So here's that. All right. So we have Foodie Beauty, 101,000 subscribers, 6.4 million views. She has deleted quite a few. Okay. Uploads approximately 7 videos per week. Sounds about right. Okay, so you can view anyone's stats as long as they have a certain number of subscribers. Then like Playboard will pick them up. But if you're looking for a small channel, you might not find it. But it's cool to look at for anybody, All right, so we have late iftar bees. This was one that people thought, okay, this was the most recent live stream. This is where she was wearing the blue undercap, and she was just going off, right? So here's what, though. It says it's deleted. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that YouTube took it down. And I will show you how we know. All we have to do is click on it. Video unavailable. This video is private. So Chantal privated this video. This is playboard.co. Let me put a link in the chat. And you can look at like 3 if you don't have an account and like only like 5 if you do. So otherwise you got to pay. They're like, check back tomorrow. Or you could just change browsers, All right. Maybe she's so, hey, BB True, maybe she's so heartbroken from Salah and her breaking up that she's too distraught to upload and she's packing and going back to, oh, Canada. Maybe. I think she would still go live, though. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so this is private. This is late iftar bees. Little owl is in the way. Come on now, girl. Here we go. Okay, streamed live on 3/25/24, not March 24th, which is what the email said. Thank you for reporting the video on March 24th. Late Iftar Bees was streamed live on 3/25. And it wasn't taken down, it was privated. So, that's how we know that, okay? So we can go back. And I went back to last May 2023. And I didn't find anything. So we have shopping and iftar at City Center. Okay, that's still up. We have doing makeup live and stuff. This was previously titled, I don't remember at the moment, but it was a live stream. It was a rager. Oh, it was Bring Me to Life or something. Yeah, it was like a song title. I think it was Bring Me to Life. So that was retitled to Doing Makeup and Makeup Live and stuff. This was on March 22nd, 2024. And if we click on this one, it says it's privated. Makeup Live and stuff, March 22nd. Super Chat's $20. Yes, that's correct. ATL Scorpio. Yep. Yep. All right. And then we can just go through her whole history. It'll show everything. Addressing More Lies. That's a rager. March 16th. Video is private. $4. That's for this video. The 72,000 I think is lifetime. I'm not sure. I don't make enough super chats to be able to really tell, you know? That's not a, you know. Please, that's not a, you know what I'm saying? Don't think I mean anything by that. I'm just saying when I compare, like with views or with different things, I can be like, well, I can tell because of my, I can't. Like they're so different. My thoughts on certain things and cuteness overload, March 13th, $13. Now look at this. This is different. This was removed, meaning this was deleted by Chantal. Deleted. So the other ones were made private. This one was removed by the uploader. And if you were watching Queen Cobra the other night, her live stream, it suddenly stopped. And then it said this same message, removed by the uploader. She just straight up deleted it. It wasn't unlisted. It wasn't privated. She removed it altogether. So this one was removed. And that was my thoughts on certain things and cuteness overload. And that was $3.13. $13 super chat. She's getting deported. It's possible. I mean, possible. But I would still think she'd have access to the internet. I don't know why this one came down showing the Qibla direction live. I don't know why she would do that. Oh, dildo. That's not... Sorry. Dildo. New viewers are going to be like, what the heck? I went in there and she was yelling dildo. Like, what's going on in there? By eggplant, I mean dick. Dildo, I was not, you know what I'm saying? I was not doing it for that. That's not what I was saying. But thank you. Thank you, dildo. Thank you very much, dildo. Thanks, dildo. You deserve a cha-ching for that. Thanks. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Cabela.
Thank you, dildo. They both sound bad. By dildo, I mean pickle. That's right. Thank you, BB True. Always there to save me. Yeah. You think we'll see her tomorrow? Probably. So this one, the Kiblet direction one, was removed by the uploader. Like, why? And she made super chats on this one. She made like $55. Why was this taken down? I don't think she was raging on this one. Oh, let me show you. If we click on play on YouTube, it's going to show us what it actually does say on YouTube. And it says the video has been removed by the uploader. I know that's small on there, but so. And then I think they give me 5 to look at. We have beef stew and cheese sandwiches. Ugh, I didn't even watch that one. Ramadan 2024, Ramadan Kareem, pizza party celebration. This is when she got her 100,000 verified. So this was on March 8th. March 8th. Which means as of March 8th, she did not have a community guideline strike, because you cannot be verified if you've had a community guideline strike within the previous 365 days. So as of March 8th, she didn't have a strike at all. And you only get 1 warning per lifetime. You don't get 1 warning every 90 days. You get 1 warning, period, for your channel. That's it. They don't renew. You don't keep getting warnings. They only warn you once. We got Let's Celebrate. We got 12-inch chicken teriyaki sub sandwich, huge Ramadan grocery haul, Everyday Miriam is live, chatting with Miriam. And you can look at her entire history on Playboard. Now we have the hate community of YouTube, $51. I mean, when she rages, she gets money. So that was on 2/28, and this was removed by the uploader. $11,000 views. Took it down. $51 super chats. Foodie the Beauty. Foodie the Beauty. Okay. All right. That might be my limit, but we'll keep going anyway. Live dinner, Applebee's, huge Arab breakfast, satisfying meal, I need a good laugh, live mukbang, addressing Pete's, addressing another biased documentary about my past, eating baked cheesy meatballs, Canadian celebrates Kuwait National Day, dinner live, fajita, blah, 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 blah. I eat some more, and then I eat some more. Then we get to more Girl World hypocrisy. I mean, does she really have a place to be talking about hypocrisy? I don't think so.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
I don't think so. She does not lose the money for super chats if she takes it down. Nope. Nope, she doesn't. And the creator doesn't lose it if you delete the super chat either. So if someone is saying something really inappropriate and they're sending a super chat in order for it to get across, if they deleted it, you still get the money. So they're just wasting their money. So more Girl World hypocrisy. That was February 15th. Okay. This might be my limit. No. Okay. So this video was privated. She privated this one. So you see how they're all a little bit different? More Girl World hypocrisy. She tagged Girl World and French Fried Girl. 0 super chats. A big 0. Okay. So, hate community. And I'll show you the email I received. Let's educate the ignorant. When I reported a community tab post, it doesn't say the video you reported. She privated Let's Educate the Ignorant. Apparently no one was educated on that day. 11,000 views, $30 in super chats. Okay. And educate the ignorant. Just chatting. I have no words for this. Okay, that was February 7th. Video was privated. That was 8,600 views, 0 super chats. I'm going to show you on my channel. I might have to black out the person's name who took down my video. So vindictive. Not in this community. Let's see. Okay, here is what happens when you report a community post. This was a screenshot of the email that I received. So thank you for reporting this community post on March 29th, 2024. We'll take a careful look at this content. So it doesn't say video, it does say community post. I reported a community post. It was one of Chantal's. I'm like, who cares, you know? So here's the thing, okay? We also have, unfortunately, this is how things happen when things get a little bit out of control. So we have people think that Yo Mama is verifying that she has a strike. However, he says that he only heard it on Yaba's live stream. I was listening to Yaba's live stream at the same time. Someone who was on Twitter at the time tagged Yaba in Perfectly Imperfect's post, and Yaba went to that tweet and read it, and that's where she got the information. So it's all still the same information. There isn't anything new, but the way it's circulating, people think Yo Mama has independently verified this, but he hasn't. He just looked at the post that was on Twitter. So people will say, oh, we have verification of this, and it's still just going off of the same information that we've had. There's no new information. All right. Let me go to my channel where I had something removed. I gotta log in. Yo Mama just loves inserting himself. Oh, yeah. Of course. Oh, I gotta go to a different browser. I hate that. But I do that for a reason, so things don't get crossed. I don't want things merging accidentally. He should have said anything. He shouldn't have said anything about it. But it is what it is, right, Elise? Yeah, and I mean, people are thinking, it sounds reasonable that she would have a strike, like it's about time, But unfortunately, we just don't have enough evidence to say that she has been struck. We really don't. We just don't. It would be nice if she did, if something for once went through. If you are Muslim, would you want a honeymoon during Ramadan? No, probably not. But it is probably a good time to get married, like, religiously speaking, I guess. But, I mean, if you're on honeymoon vacation, you gotta wait till fasting to, be husband and wife, if you know what I mean. Just Jamie, have a good night. Okay. All right, we'll catch you on the replay, just Jamie. Removed copyright. Oh, it's a jerk. Oh, God. So ridiculous. Some of you in here will know what this is about. I'm going to take a quick screenshot and then just edit out a few names. All right, so you'll know. So you may also have noticed that I had a live stream the other day and I edited out like more than half of it. There is a reason for that. There is a reason. I'm not trying to, you know, deprive you of content or anything like that. We talked about some sensitive topics that probably shouldn't go out to everybody. The people who were there and heard it, that's fine, but it did need to just be cut out. So please don't take that personally. If things went suddenly private and you didn't know what happened, and then the stream went back up and it was only like an hour and a half instead of 4 hours, there was a reason for that. So thanks for your understanding. Just know that it's not personal. Okay? It's not. It has nothing to do with you. And I'm just editing out some info. All right. Just a few names here. Just don't need. But it'll show you what it looks like. And this was a video that I had completely taken down and I cannot recover it. Of course I have it backed up. And I said I was just going to repost it anyway. Because I'm like, sorry, you can't hide. You can't. All right. Let me show you what that looks like. Oh. So unless any additional information has come out, I just don't think that we have enough to say that she received a strike. I don't think we have nearly enough to say she received a strike. There we go. All right. So this is YouTube Studio, okay? Hey, 31 frames. And I just whited out like some of the names. I'm sure that's very difficult to see. You're probably only really going to know what you're looking at if you do create videos, if you know the studio. So at the top it says the title. Notice how it's all grayed out. There's no way that I can edit that, delete it, nothing. And we come over to the side. Yes, bathroom chats, that is correct. Yes, it was in a bathroom. Good night, Jen Wall. Have a great night. And you'll see here, visibility removed. It doesn't say private. It doesn't say unlisted. It's removed, completely removed, taken down. And in my studio, I can't even download it myself. Everything's grayed out, the whole thing. And I'll show you what it looks like when you click on it. So like if you had the link to this, what it would look like. I'm going to show you what it says. This was copyright though, but it says video unavailable. I'll just take a quick screenshot and remove that vile person's name quickly. If you know, you know. I'm sure you know. It's okay if you don't. Don't worry about it. It's better that you don't know if you don't know. Trust me. Okay. All right. I should repost this. I should find it and put it back up again. It's on a channel I don't care about, so. I'll just do more so that AI doesn't identify it, so she doesn't get a notification that I re-uploaded it. Okay. I don't play these games in this community because there's no reason to, but in some communities there is a reason to. So. Here's what this looks like. So it actually says video unavailable. So it doesn't say it was privated. It doesn't say it was removed by the uploader. This video is no longer available. Now this one is a copyright claim. It was taken down for, I also have one that was taken down for a privacy claim too. I could try to find that and see what it looks like. I think it's the same thing. It'll say video unavailable if you click on it. Like if you happen to have the link. So there's nothing you can do with it there. So that's that. So with all of that, I just don't see how there is an actual strike on the board. I don't. And anyone can go through playboard.co. I'll put the link again in the chat. Anyone can look at any channel over there. And like, I didn't pay for an account. I just signed up with my Gmail account. So anyone can do that and look at a bunch. Maybe she's staying away on purpose. It has been a long day though. A long day. It has been a long day, but it's been a long like time period, right? Because usually it's like 3 or 4 days and people really start speculating, but it's been like almost a week at this point. She's in Qatar with her most handsomest husband. Did she get a new one? Good for her. Good for her. I'm happy for her. Oh, Cat C, that's from forever ago. That's from like 2021. Yeah. But that's a totally different community. It's totally different over there. Things operate differently. You get to play chess over there. So. Yeah. So that's why I don't think it's a community post either, because it says video. And I reported a community post and it said, thank you for reporting the community post. It doesn't say type of content video. Maybe they went for a quick border hop but got delayed in returning. But she should still have access to Wi-Fi. Does it bother you? No. Baby Blue. She's not making a mockery. She's making a mockery of herself, not of my religion. I'm just here to clarify any of the misinformation that she puts out. But, you know, I'm not insulted by her. I haven't talked to any Muslim that's like seriously offended by Foodie Beauty. It's just like, we just have to make sure the facts are known and make sure people know that, you know, she's not representing anything at this point. That's all. But no, it doesn't really bother. She's not making a mockery. She's a mockery of herself, period. So, yeah, it doesn't. It bothers mostly non-Muslims way more than it does Muslims. So. You reported the community post. It says they'll get back to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes the owls are a little bit, you know, scantily clad. That's true. That's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. That is true.
Booyah.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. So I do have that, one of the first videos that she ever put out when she's lying like a seal at the restaurant. I do still have that. Did I get your owl picture on Twitter, 31 frames? What is your name on Twitter? Maybe I have it in my pending folder. I'll have to take a look. No forks. No, she used her hands. So that was great. We're splendid owls. Yes, we are. Yes, indeed. We surely are. Their feathers cover them. The feathers cover the bits. Thank you, Baby Blue. Find you very informative and gentle in nature, which I love, and we need more of that. Yeah, it's definitely not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. I'm not trying to be everyone's cup of tea. But for the people who, you know, like, Vibe matches vibe, basically, you know? So, most modest owls in here. We do twerk, though. We do twerk. You have to do it quickly and modestly, if you can, at the same time. Or dropping the food all over the place. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Which, by pure coincidence, could be a POV fantasy for a feeder. Good point, Werschneffer. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. We'll see. Chantal's going to show up in Egypt. I'll have to call out from work and live stream 24/7 if that's the case. Mama Didi's money and claimed the last year and a half is just one big delusional dream by us viewers. I was never in Kuwait. Why would I go to Kuwait? What would I possibly do in Kuwait? Oh. Yeah, we twerk modestly and quickly. Yeah. Yep. All right, so let me pull that. Even the disagreements are polite, as they should be. Like, it's okay if you don't agree with me or other people in the chat. Like, just speak your mind. Let's hear your opinion. Could be something that we haven't thought of, you know? Like, there's no... Like, don't feel like you're going to be attacked if you don't agree or if you have a different thought about something, because that's what the nest does. We consider everything, because there are going to be things that people think of that I haven't, that you haven't, that they haven't, and we could figure stuff out on our own over here, you know? Yeah. And Mexicans, what? That'd be a sad day to Egyptians and Mexicans. Why the Mexicans, huh? What? I know, Elise. I know. That's what I'm saying. People get awfully worked up about someone who doesn't matter to anybody. And that's their prerogative, you know. I just have other things to be worried about in life than some terrible person on the internet. You know, I've known enough of them. Much worse than her. It's a sad day for Earthlings in general. Oh, a beautiful owl was rescued today from a soccer net. He was freed and unharmed. I thought of AYS in the chat. I love that. Oh, it's so sweet. I love that. This is your vibe over fear? Good, 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 good. Yes. Watching TV with your friends. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have our little, you know, we have our time together. Just chilling in the, you know, on the vanity. You know, relax. You have some candles lit, some soft light, just chatting. Just chatting. Okay. Okay, let me pull it up. Let's do that. So those are my thoughts on the strike and or ban. I don't think it's a thing. I just don't. I just haven't seen enough that would. And again, I'm not saying that the person who sent that is not credible or trustworthy. Absolutely not. That is, everyone can make mistakes, you know. It might have been reported under a different account. It might be a different creator, you know. I don't know. And if they're confused about what they reported or they're not sure, then, you know, it happens. It definitely, you know, I mean, it happens to everybody. So, totally get it. All right. So she said something like technical difficulties. I don't even know what this is. I don't even remember this part. Let's see.
A new mic system, and it totally was a fail. So next time I will not be using this. And as a result, I had to use voiceover for the entire video. I did my best, and regardless, I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. The microphone did work for the first bit of the video, but then for some reason just stopped, which is why I had to do the voiceover. Bye.
things were so different at this time. And things were so different. We were going for drives. We had makeup on. We had lip gloss on. We were filming stuff. This was just a different time in life, wasn't it? What happened? What happened? This was over a year ago. March 14th, 2023 is the date that I downloaded it. Usually the same day. It was actual content. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, don't forget we have our red lips in the chat. We do. New members, check out your emojis. We have pretty decent emojis over here just for you.
Hey guys, we're here at Kabsa House to try the food. I'm super excited. Arabic food here, Kuwaiti food, different kinds. So yalla, let's go inside and eat.
We have Arabic food. I'm in the Middle East and we have Middle Eastern food. It's really good. Yeah. She was still in her honeymoon phase thinking he did this for love. Yeah. Yep. Dana, I don't know if I have Atlanta. Do I? I don't think so. If you do exclamation weather, it'll give you a list of cities. Phoenix is part of that. I just haven't added it to the list yet. But I don't think I have Atlanta quite yet. But I can add it if you want. No, I don't. Those are alphabetically put in. I can add it, Dana, if you want. Just let me know. Hey, Darkest Coven. How's it going? Yeah. Without a space. Just exclamation Phoenix.
In, and there's these little booths here. There's also cabins you can go into. Very private. Do I have to take my shoes off?
Yes.
All right, you take your shoes off.
Dirty.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Nice. It's like when we went camping.
You think she's worried about how to get down on the floor? She's like, oh, nice. Oh, boy. I can get down there. Am I going to be able to get back up? I mean, this is just like a cushiony floor, cushions up against the wall and some pillows, basically, and little tissues and stuff. Yeah. She's worried about how to get back up. Yeah, she goes total seal mode and activated. Seal mode activated. Holy Spirit activate, seal mode activate.
Hi guys.
Hello. Makluba is a traditional Middle Eastern dish. Consists of meat, rice, and fried vegetables placed in a pot which is flipped upside down and then served. The term makluba literally translates to upside down. This dish is hundreds of years old, and I bet we're going to find out why it's a favorite still to this day. We also get some cabs.
You wish.
Most Middle Eastern restaurants here in Kuwait have these separate room areas, like you saw at Frishwala as well, for families. I love the privacy, I have to say.
Wikipedia facts. It's so true. Here in the Middle East, we have private dining. Mm-hmm.
The server always knocks 3 times and waits for you to invite him in before coming in as well.
So private.
We have these at home as well, but most meals here are served on this plastic setting.
That's okay.
First up is the pomegranate watercress salad. It has pomegranates, watercress, sliced tomatoes, sliced onions, and a delicious pomegranate vinaigrette.
I'm gonna need 2 plates. That's pretty stuffed in there. I'm gonna need 2 plates. That's for both of them. How are they gonna do that without a table? Nothing. I don't know. I don't see it.
Made with pomegranate molasses.
I love leafy greens. I'm enjoying this.
Here we have some mixed pickles and some mabuch, which is chopped chilies, green and red, and some hot sauce. What a good health fish salad is.
It's Kuwait.
Here is the mabuch.
Everybody cooks fish here, Flop. It's Kuwait.
Everybody cooks fish here, Flop. It's Kuwait.
I love leafy greens. I'm enjoying this.
Sure.
Served first with a side of tomato broth with potatoes inside.
Okay. I've never had anything like this. Like, there are definitely different. You might think Middle Eastern food is all the same. It's not. Like, it's definitely regional, for sure. Like, I've never even seen anything like this. And Saudi Arabian food is different. And this is like Gulf, I would guess. Right? Moroccan food, yeah, it's very different.
And now the kabsa.
Okay. Tell us what it is, Foodie. Come on.
All right, first up, I'm going to try my...
Oh, here we go. Seal mode has been activated. Yes. We got this. We got this. You can do it, Chantal. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm 39, I'm diabetic, and I'm not into weird fetishes anymore.
That's okay, Chantal. That's okay. Salah can find somebody who is. It's not a problem, I don't think. So, is that a potato that she has there? I think so.
Potato.
So it says Salah doesn't like to eat on camera much. And we have discussed this a few times, but in case anybody is new here, by the way, welcome. Consider liking the stream and subscribing. If you're interested in coming back sometime, we'd love to have you. In my experience, I have never been to Kuwait. Let me just preface with that, okay? I lived a couple of years in Egypt. I'm an American woman. I lived there for a couple of years. I had a relationship. I had a whole life. I lived full time. I worked full time. I lived full time. Yeah, I worked full time also. But eating can be, not everybody has enough to eat, okay? It's like that in the States too, but depending on what you're exposed to, you may not see that very often. However, in the Middle East, and I would think also Kuwait, because there are expats that are there that are doing like manual labor type of jobs, and they may not have enough to eat. So this ostentatious way of displaying how much food you can afford, how much food you can eat.
I love you, Chantal.
Day by day, Christine, welcome to the nest. Come on in, day by day, Christine. Nice to have you. So it's an ostentatious display of food, how much you can afford, how much you can eat, how much you can stuff into your mouth, and not everybody needs to see that. It can be very insulting and like putting your wealth into someone's face who really just doesn't have enough. And for this reason, this is why I think Salah, this is what I thought at the time. I don't know if I still believe that, but when this first came out, I thought, well, of course he doesn't want to eat on camera. You're inviting the evil eye, people who don't have enough to eat and are watching you stuff your face with like food that would feed their family, for a couple of days. And you have to lay like a seal in order to stuff it in. You can't even sit normally because of the overconsumption. It's just ostentatious. That's true, Zeta. They do that with their grocery hauls and their new car videos too. That's right. Yep. That's true. So that's what I was thinking, why he doesn't. And I told the story when I was sitting in traffic once in Cairo. The Arab League moved to Cairo at some point in recent history. I mean, not that I'm so bad with history and dates and stuff, but the Arab League is back in Cairo now, okay? It's in downtown Cairo, like near Tahrir Square, sort of. And we were sitting in traffic, and I looked at the Arab League building, and there were two, like, soldiers or security or something. They were sitting with their chairs facing towards the building, not out to the street, and they were eating their lunch. And I asked my former partner, why are they sitting looking at the building? Why aren't they looking out at the scenery? And he said, because many people here don't have enough to eat. And you're really just inviting a lot of negativity towards you. It's like showing off that you can eat. A lot of people don't really think of that. There can be people around you who don't have enough to eat, but you would never know it. They just don't talk about it. So this was my hunch why Salah didn't like to eat on camera at the time. Now I'm not really sure. Because now I question everything with Salah, because we learned an awful lot about him in the last few months. We really did. We learned more than we ever thought we would know. Like way more.
Thank you, Cabela.
So, yeah. So we're laying like a seal, and I guess we're eating potatoes.
Favorite? Pickles.
Oh, pickles.
This was actually a really good pickle.
was a
Next
good pickle.
important thing is to pour hot sauce all over this dish. The tomato potato soup was so savory, hot, and hearty.
Hot and hearty.
All right, enough of the soup. Let's try the greens. The greens were so crisp and fresh and tasty.
Gosh.
A lot of people here traditionally eat with their hands, so I thought I would give it a try. And forgive me, but I made a mess. I make a mess anyway, but more so now.
My God.
It wasn't that bad eating with my hands. I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah.
And throughout the video, I do alternate between using my hands and a spoon. The makluba was...
You didn't use a fork, though, did you? You were a law-abiding citizen back in the day when you weren't using a fork. Now what happened? So she's spilling it all over the place. All over. I mean, you can see it fall. Look at this. Without the voice. I mean, these handfuls. Look at this. Look. Falls. Look, all over the place. All over. She doesn't care. At all.
Savory. It had a lot of hints of cardamom and
Please.
saffron.
Like, you know what
and
cardamom
Middle
tastes
Eastern
like.
spices. Delicious.
Good night, cold brew.
The only problem at first eating with my hands was how hot the food was, but it turned out to be okay, minus the messiness.
You don't have to eat like that, Chantal, okay? And you still do it. You'd still do it. Miss Chantal's finishing school for girls, boys and petty for real. This is the thing. If she had girlfriends, okay, in Kuwait, if she went out with a group of women from time to time, just observing them, she would realize it's so bad. It's bad anyway, right? I just feel like in Arab countries, you're expected as a woman. This is a societal expectation. I'm not saying anything about gender or any, like none of that stuff, really. It's just a societal expectation that you're going to be a little bit more of a lady in general, that you're not going to slobber all over yourself. You're not going to drop food everywhere. Decency, exactly, Zeta. Yeah. Just be decent. No burping, no loud hiccups, no passing gas in public. Chantal has problems with these things. This is why Kuwait is very difficult for her to live. It's a difficult country for her. It's a difficult culture. She can't be loud and obnoxious and let all of her bodily functions go in public. And she has problems with that. So, Asian countries too, ladylike behavior. Yep, Sansa, yep.
Now I'm trying the kabsa with a bit of meat with my hands. And the kabsa was actually delicious. It was actually red kabsa, which means that the rice was made with tomato broth and there's fried onions in there and the meat was tender.
Look at all this food for 2 people. This is for 2, unless there were people, like maybe a lot was like next door. I don't know. But look at all this. Unbelievable. The only other TV personality I've seen eat like this is Cookie Monster, Shelly. He does eat like that. He tosses it in his mouth and then he just like, blah, 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 and it just like all comes crumbling down his face. You're right. Cookie Monster. It's true. I haven't even seen, I don't have kids. I haven't seen Cookie Monster in a long time, but that visual, it's true. It's true.
The kabsa was actually delicious. It was actually red kabsa, which means that the rice was made with tomato broth and there's fried onions in there and the meat was tender.
So tender.
Here I was basically
Fresh.
just saying that the fried eggplant was so soft and delicious in that most things taste good fried.
Did you say eggplant, Chantal? What exactly do you mean by that? Eggplant. By eggplant, I mean dick. Oh, okay. Just checking.
So I wasn't surprised that the eggplant was delicious. The chicken was actually really juicy and easy to break apart.
It's juicy.
And the whole meal was just really hearty and filling.
Hearty.
And very healthy with all of the vegetables, even fried. At least their vegetables and the greens complementing the meal were also a very healthy addition as well.
I see.
Why do I eat like a toddler though?
Yeah, you really do.
Time for mabuch. And the green mabuch is made with milder chilies, so the red is more spicy, and that is what I'm opting for. And it turned out to be pretty spicy, as you will see in my facial expression.
Oh, Chantal, look at how she's sitting. Come on. What is going on here? She had one leg kind of like curled under. The top leg is like back. And then suddenly, then what happened here? Let me make sure I'm not muted. God. Haven't been muted yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's probably coming though. So she's got... I just wanted to show you my muted video in case you haven't seen it yet. So she kind of shifts. And now look. How is she even... How is this even happening? Look, I gotta move my little owl guy. Hey, little guy, can you push over a little bit? Just a little. Just a little. You don't have to be difficult. Just push over. There we go. Okay. Look at this, though. And you know that I don't body shame, and it's not about her weight. I really don't care how big she is or how much she weighs, or I really don't care. Truly. I mean, truly. The other hand's turning purple. Yes, like in Tank Fupa's videos, she caught the purple hand. That's right, Sansa. So we got Chantal. She's no longer a seal. It's like I don't even see what's really happening here. Because it kind of looks... I mean, what is happening? This is confusing the more I look at it. All right. Because if you look at her like from the knees down, it looks like she's kind of on her back, sort of. Just kind of leaning, right? But then you see that the front of the abaya is like almost underneath her. But then on top of the legs is like her stomach. I don't know. And this was way back. This was a year ago. And it's much worse now. So, Alice Amethyst in question if he is eating for other people's pleasure. Oh. Her bottom half is facing up and her top half is turned to the side. Right, Paige? Yes. And the hand is turning purple. She's losing blood flow. How could she be comfortable? Even if she was crisscross applesauce. You know the crisscross applesauce. I like that. That's cute. We said it a different way back when I was a kid, but your way is much more appropriate. Mm-hmm. I try to remember that. I keep wishing she's wearing like knee-high leather boots serving transplant. Oof. If those got on, do you think they could come off? It's like a broken mannequin, Poison Petty 4. Dank did get it spot on. She did.
That
Yep.
it's easier actually to eat with your hands when you're eating something like makluba rather than a spoon because the vegetables are so large and chunky.
They're large and chunky. Oh boy. Now, listen, if I go out to dinner and I'm wearing jeans or something, right? And I feel like, they're a little too snug. Or maybe I feel like there's a little more going on, like a little muffin top. I'm going to order a salad. I'm not going to lay down like a seal and eat a family platter full of rice and meat and fried eggplant. My God, just that feeling alone tells you maybe I'll just get a salad tonight with some grilled chicken.
Piece of fried cauliflower had all kinds of spices and sauce stuck to it, and it was a heavenly bite. So mid-meal, Salah hands me this bowl, and I thought it was just another soup, but it turns out that it was dakous, and one of the bowls was the tomato.
Did you see her face? It's like when he gave her the hash brown. She got so excited. It's like she got her wedding gift. Look at her face. Is her head abnormally large? Everything kind of is, though. You know, it's hard to tell. Let me make her a little bit bigger. You got to watch her face when he gives her this bowl of tomato garlic sauce. It's like a wedding gift. The look on her face.
Was just another soup, but it turns out that it was dakous, and one of the bowls was the tomato and potato.
She's like, oh, like you just handed her a diamond ring. Oh, what is this?
Turns out that it was dakous, and one of the bowls was the tomato and potato soup, and this was the dakous, which is a tomato garlic sauce that you add to rice. It usually accompanies many rice dishes here in Kuwait.
You know,
It's
I love
really good.
rice.
The tomato is a fresh tomato flavor, and then you have the garlic as well. The dakous just adds a whole extra layer of flavor complexity, if that makes any sense.
Oh, it does. It
In
makes
this
lots
part,
of
I was
sense.
giving you an Arabic lesson and letting you know that chicken in Arabic is called dejaj, which, of course, I learned from my husband.
Which I learned from my husband. Tell us he's not your husband without telling us he's not your husband. I learned this Arabic word from my husband. Yeah, okay. Okay. So what, dajaj in Kuwait? In Egypt we say farech. Totally different word, farech. But now look what's going on. You can't even discern body parts anymore. Like, where's the other leg? It's just kind of a lump under there somewhere. You can't see any of it. Nothing. My husband. She just wants a hot, thick slice, Crayas. Oh my goodness.
I think makluba is one of my favorite dishes I've tried so far here in the Middle East, alongside the chicken machbous, which also comes with dakous sauce. The fried potatoes are thinly sliced and they practically melt in your mouth. They are so delicious and soft.
Jeez Louise. Look, she's even using a spoon. It's still spilling all over. Look at this. Just take smaller bites. Is it that hard? Oh, her arm is literally nerve dead at this point. It's purple for now. It's definitely purple now. No blood flow. Yep.
Delicious and soft.
It's coming out of her mouth. Chantal. Jeez. This was in the early days when you're still trying to be dainty and like ladylike. Not you though, huh?
Delicious and soft.
Oh, God. Terrible.
All right, so here I decided to end the video and eat in private with my husband a bit, enjoy our meal, turn the camera off, and of course we did actually have lots of leftovers. The meals were definitely shareable. We wanted to get a couple of dishes though.
You think?
Just to show you a bit of variety. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
I think he had her say
Here's
that.
Salah says, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed our traditional food. And thank you for watching.
Oh, wow. Look at this. I think he had her say that. Like, you should tell people this isn't like the portion size for people. Look at this. What are we doing now? It's like the white line down the center should be further over to our left, you know? That's what makes it look extra awkward. Oh, back when they were both young. I mean, look at him. He looks like he's like, I don't know, 27-ish, probably. Now he's like 55. Yeah.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Oh, no thanks. We're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you anyway. Wow. Wow. He does look a lot different. Yep, she definitely took his youth from him, drained it right out of him. Yeah, she did. She did. The music. Why does his head look so big compared to hers? Probably the filters. Who knows? Every man she's been around ages 10 times as fast. Yeah, she's a vampire. Energy vampire, for sure. Yep. So, any new theories since we began? Please, if you're just coming in, please grab a sports bra on your way in. This is a sports bra zone because some of the theories are getting a little crazy and we got to rein it in a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. Hey, I like the speculation. It's fun, but we got to also kind of keep perspective, right?
Calm your tits, haters. You all suck it.
And we're not keeping them calm for him, okay? It's for our own benefit. It is. Yuck, 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 yuck.
I've always just had trouble with stupidity, like just nonsense. I can't stand it. It's a pet peeve of mine, and yeah.
I really should have tried harder to make better content. But you know what? Then I think I'm right where I need to be, honestly.
Oh yeah, you're right where you need to be. Thank you, Marley. Yeah, we like doing the owls. And we don't mind eggplants. We don't. Not at all. Not at all. You aspire for that level of delusion, Irving transplant? I don't. Ugh, it's too much. Too much delusion. I don't have rage more rage. I don't. You know who has that is Gerd. Gerd has rage more rage. Because she hates competition for stupidity. She wants to be the most stupid person in the room. Yep. She started killing her channel with that video. You think so, Callie? Oh, well, she deleted that. She deleted that like a couple days after it was posted because so many people were commenting on it. But I usually download her videos the same day. So I've got quite an archive myself. You sent me a DM on X. Okay, cool. Thanks, BB. Thanks. So, when do you think? Let me do a poll. Let's do polls, shall we? Let's get the pulse on the community. Marley, welcome. Well, new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you just relax and have a good time. That's all we want. It is cringe. I think her hatred of other women will stop her from ever having anyone besides Salah in Kuwait. She has no interest in friends, nothing. PetSmart 1000, welcome to the nest. Come on in. Did she delete because of all the food spilling, Joan? I'm not sure what her reason was. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Jamie. The doggies are right here. Tony D sent some gifts today, so they're a little bit tired out. They got some nice gifts today from Tony. Very nice. All right, let's do a poll. How many? Okay, all right. What's the deal with what do I call her? Let's see. We'll just say Chantal. I don't want to be too creative. People will get confused, possibly. Okay. What's the deal with Chantal? Okay. First option, Kuwaiti prison. Feel free to volunteer options here. Kuwaiti prison. And that's it could be a fork related crime. It could be anything really. Okay. Legal trouble. Okay, we'll put that under Kuwaiti prison. Okay. Coma. Thank you, baby. Okay. Detained. We'll put that under prison. Divorce. Yes. Divorce and depressed. Oh, I don't have enough letters. All right, we'll just leave it at. Why did they limit us? Stop putting limits on us. Banned from YouTube. Okay, Darkest Coven. Yep. Banned from YouTube. One with the C. Oops, shoot. I didn't mean to. No, I'm going to end it. Sorry. I hit enter too fast. No one voted. Good. Gosh. I'm so anxious. What's the deal? We'll just leave it at that. What's the deal? Okay. We got Kuwaiti prison. Okay. Coma. Divorced. Divorced, I think, is a pretty viable option, I think. We got banned from YouTube. Why are we saying one with the C? Like, oh, it only gives me 4 options. Oh, come on. All right, we'll put coma slash not alive. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So I don't think YouTube is still having that problem with the polls where you can't see the options, but in case it is for you, we've got, what's the deal? Number 1 option is Kuwaiti prison. Number 2, coma / not alive. 3, divorced. 4, banned from YouTube. Those are the options. Very interested in what you guys think. I'm thinking coma. I really am. Yeah. She's back in. Oh, hey, Dot. Dot, we were waiting for you, Dot, because you always have the YouTube tea, whether it's true or not. She's back in Canada. Nader has a big grocery haul. That was a dead giveaway. Thank you, Dot, for the tea. Thank you. Nader did a big grocery shop? Okay. You think it's health related? Medical emergency, K-Pick? Yep. Birthday, marriage, honeymoon, deportation, Patricia. Sugarfoot surgery, possible. Visa run. The sciatica, ATL Scorpio. 3 and 4, Carly Sue. Okay. Psychiatric admission. Ooh. Beatus delete. Beatus deletus. That's creative. As an Ottawan, I hope she's still over there and not back here, Zeta. We never know, do we? As much shit as I talk, I do hope medically she's okay, even though she did this to herself. I do hope she's okay. I don't wish that on anybody, says Jamie. Okay. I think banned, but it is scary for her to be in that country, Joan. I don't think it is. Kuwait is 80% expats. Truly. There are so many foreigners that live in Kuwait. It's not like it's not Iran, you know. She doesn't even have to wear what she's wearing at all. At all. She could wear jeans and a t-shirt. Let's look at Nader's haul. She has specific... Oh, she does, K-Pick? Oh, what kind of stuff does she buy him? That's interesting. I'm not going to ping his channel up on stream, though. She went back to that restaurant and they can't get her up. She's still on the floor. She's in a rehab center getting her stuff together. Irving Transplant going to come back all skinty with long luscious hair. That's a glow up. Get sober, get skinty. Long hair? Oh, yeah. That would be a huge glow up. Can you imagine? And if she's like in a facility, I don't think they would let her have her phone. So that's possible. Yeah. She caught him cheating, Sarah Philly Rose, and he took her phone and left her in the luxury sealed skybox. Are you saying it's a skybox for seals? I don't wish it on her, but we have to be realistic too. It's super likely to be medical. Perhaps she had an extended appointment with her her endocrinologist. Maybe. The parademic. Did I say parademic? Parademic. Did I just say parademic? Paramedic. Pandemic paramedic. Oh, you gonna go outside? You have to go outside? Do you really? Okay. He's giving me that look like, yes, I really do. Oh, I'm missing all of Patricia's eggplants. Darn it. Parademic and the pandemic. Paramedics and the pandemic. Yes, parademic. I gotta let the dog out just a sec. The parademic. You're a paramedic. Hey, Angel of Glass, how's it going? All right, we have 136 votes, but 350 people watching. So, what's she gonna do next month? It's gonna be lean. That's true. A whole week off of YouTube, an unpaid vacation. I don't know who he's yelling at out there. She's on hold with the airline after arguing that she doesn't need 2 seats, as she's smaller than she has as a hen. She flew first from Canada, dying duckfit. Yeah, I was muted because my dog was barking. Yeah, but I'll still give you the video if you want, because it is cute. Maybe she hooked up with Teardrop. Anna Gags, that should have been on the poll. That's a very good option. That's a possibility. Hey, juror number 6, she's on a beach somewhere with her handsomest husband, like laying like a seal. What's he doing though? Swimming? She needs the money. I can't see her willingly being gone this long. I know. That's the thing. Not only money, not only monetarily, but her attention needs. I mean, that's usually what, she can't help herself. Teardrop's too sick to have visitors. Not for her dear old Chantal, though. Come on in. I think some creepy old European man probably shipped her to himself. She shows up in a wooden crate. Yeah, women can't swim. She'll just have to sit on the beach. Hey, you're back? Everything good? Did you restore order in the neighborhood? He's such a little badass. She has her feeder money. Oh, Crayus. That brings up a good point. Maybe she's doing exclusive content for one of her feeders. That's a possible. Maybe she's making more than enough. She doesn't even need to be on YouTube. Because, she's got feeder money right now. That's a possibility. You could be right. You could be right. Maybe the candy package finally finds her. Oh, yeah. Where is that? Yeah, we did send her a package. Oh, where did? Oh, God. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we sent her a package. Because she was talking about breeding Julia. Okay. So when she was having that discussion of breeding Julia, I said, okay, Nest, we're going to pack up a box of all of Chantal's favorite treats. And we're going to send them to her. She's going to have everything she ever wanted. Okay. We actually have a satellite picture of an owl delivering the box. And you can see it's addressed to her, Foodie Beauty, One Beach View, Kuwait, the Middle East, of course. Right? And here's what's inside. Okay. We got ketchup chips. We got stovetop stuffing. We got Big Turks, coffee crisp, marshmallow fluff, and buttermints. Yeah. So when she said she was going to breed Julia, I said, I hope she eats all of it. All of it. All of it. And possibly, put herself in option number 2 on the poll so that would not happen. Yes. Yeah. You're not going to jail, Irving transplant? That's okay. I mean, the owl dropped it off. She doesn't even know that it's... I didn't put a return address on that box. I didn't. It's bad for her, though, Creyas, with the sodium and the carbohydrates. What are buttermints? Well... God, sometimes I just feel ancient. I was going to say, remember when you were a kid? And some people were like, yeah, like in 2000. No, like in the 80s-ish. When when you'd go to a nice restaurant with your family, and then on the way out, they would have this like little dish or bowl with these pastel-colored little cube things, and they're super soft, and they would have a little spoon, and there would be these little mints. But then it came out like, don't take the mints on your way out because people like don't wash their hands after using the bathroom, and then they go into the bowl of mints. So they stopped putting them out years ago. Yeah. After dinner mints. Yes. Yes, exactly, Peach Cobbler. Those nasty pastel mini throw pillow mints. Yes, but I used to like them. Yeah. I forgot the maple syrup. I did. I did forget. Oh, but we have, oh God. We did like Canada scenes though, where there was plenty of maple syrup on there. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Dinner mints, yes. Yeah, I'd like to try them again. I might like them. You would have those in your Easter eggs, ATL Scorpio? Nice. You loved them too, Granny Noodles? Yeah. They were really good. They weren't so sweet, and it was just like a little bit refreshing after your dinner. Yeah. Ravioli, yeah. Yep, there's some fluff in there. There's 2 bottles of fluff. Yep. I don't even know if panache, I don't even know if there is butter in those, but that's what they're called. I like Andy's mints too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or After 8. Remember After 8 mints? Oh. In the food box there should be canned Chef Boyardee spaghetti, true Linny Lou, but that's not halal. So, trying to keep it halal for her, Oh, it is butter, sugar, and extract. Easy to make, Sansa? Oh. Okay, then. We could make our own. Like those things at weddings, but not the Jordan almonds. Yeah, those like candy-coated almonds are super, like, that'll break a tooth. The Big Turk might start a fight. Because she'd like open it and eat it very seductively. She'd be like, I love Big Turks. And he'd be like, oh yeah, you do? She'd be like, yeah. Before I came here, I had a Big Turk. Salah, I'm talking about a candy bar. Don't be so unreasonable. Yeah. You love After 8s, Patricia? Yeah. Marwa, do they still have After 8 mints in Egypt? Sometimes My ex used to buy me those little boxes of after eights and put them in the fridge for me sometimes as a little treat. It was like such a thoughtful little nice thing to do. Didn't cost like hardly anything. I think you could even get them at the gas station. All right, I guess I'm going to end the poll when we get to 200 votes. We're at 192 right now. So a few more. If you're lurking, let's go. I need to know what you think. I gotta know. You live in Ontario? You never even heard of Big Turks? Yeah, I guess it's like Turkish delight covered in chocolate, which sounds disgusting to me. But hey, I'm sure somebody likes them. It's okay. What's going on? Please don't flip out, sir. We've had such a nice quiet stream today. Please. Yeah, I don't know where I put those Canada ones. If it's under Chantal, is it under AI? I got a lot of stuff now. I gotta reorganize again. Let me look under Chantal, the Canadian stuff. Oh, I did make I haven't shown you guys. I haven't shown this to you guys yet. Let me show this one to you. This is having iftar by herself. Okay. Here we go. That's iftar. You only know of Big Turks if you have what Chantal has. Oh. Fannie Mae men's. I forget what they call, but I love their green and brown, like chocolate mint. Oh, Fannie Mae. Wow. Wow. That was a long time ago. They still have them in Canada. They sell after eights as bars. Oh, that sounds nice. Huh. Uh-huh. You will spit out your drink with that pic? So, they always give me, when I ask for a large white woman wearing hijab, they always give me somebody like attractive and slender. I can't get them to give me chubby and hijab. I don't know why. Hey, Fatty DeFed, how's it going? You're in Laredo? Nice. So, yeah, you notice the golden poop. Good eye. So they gave me this long table because I wanted her to be dining by herself with a Ramadan scene. So she has the lanterns and everything, right? But, so I had to add everything else, which is common with the AI. It's never quite exactly what I need. So I had some Big Turks that I added in there. Big plate of spaghetti, some fluff, of course. That's so Ramadan. Yeah, it is. Oh. Yeah.
رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان رمضان رمضان
Ramadan. Yeah, of course we have the golden poop. That's a must. I mean, yeah. Oh, and see how I took her face from one of the live streams that she deleted. It's got the blue undercap. You're going to clean out the fridge, sell Philly? Okay. Send the rescue dogs with appropriate restoratives? Okay. No problem. Yes, please keep us updated. Those are just her appetizers, right? Okay, so here are the results of the poll. We had 210 votes. Number one response was banned from YouTube, coming in at 50%. 50% of 210 people believe that she has been banned from YouTube. 20% say that she is in a diabetic coma or not alive. Number three, coming in at 15%, divorced. Divorced and depressed and given up. And last, surprisingly at 13%, is she's in a Kuwaiti prison. So I guess it could be any of those, It could be any of those. Only time will tell. That's right. That's right. All this candy talk. I can't even remember the last time I had any candy. I used to live for candy. Oh. Yeah, it is good. It is good to give it up, for sure. Sugar is not that great. Yeah, Onyx, we went over that at the beginning of the stream, like what's actually going on as far as strikes. I don't think that she has one personally. I don't. And we saw that she celebrated her verification of 100,000 subscribers like a month ago or so. And as of that time, she wouldn't have been verified if she had had a community guideline strike within the last 365 days. So she didn't have one at that point. You think she got evicted? Like Cobra? Maybe she could be roommates with Cobra. I mean, Chantal, you've always wanted to be an American. You're always talking about the States. I love Queen Owl looking at her with such disdain. Yeah, sitting on the table, glancing over. You think she'll be back next week? Like back online or back in Canada? Maybe it's a combination. She got banned. He divorced her because no cash. She then ate herself into a health crisis. Yeah, it could be a combination. You're right. Yeah. Can you get a summary about Cobra? I'm not the best person to do that. I don't watch him normally. I just happened to catch the live stream a little bit the other night when she had gone home. He went live. She went live at the same time. And he's getting evicted. I really don't know much more than that. And they went to the Jeffree Star store. I know that. But they didn't even film when they were there. So, yeah. But there are definitely creators that cover him, like, very well. I'm not one of them. I just can't take him normally because he's too gross for me. I just can't. Like, I was watching someone's video. It's a different channel that, like, I've never seen. I don't think covers Squirrel World at all. But they zoomed in on his teeth. And I'm like, I can't. I can't. I can't. Chantal's a pathological liar. Oh, yeah, I can't see her going to therapy ever, probably. Yeah, he got evicted, he said. Don't worry, Toka. I won't be doing any Cobra. He's too gross. I can't. It turns my stomach. Yeah, Kimberly. I think I posted that for everybody. It might have been a members only live stream. I'm not sure, but we went over all that too. I don't think it's purchased. I think that's highly unlikely. Like we looked at another creator who received his the week before Chantal did, and this guy was in Nigeria. And he got his very quickly. He showed the tracking. So I don't know. You saw his teeth on Twitter and was like, nope. Yeah, it's too much. Definitely, Brandon. If you don't have a strong stomach, yeah. I tried watching a little bit, like hanging out on someone's stream, and he came on, and I was like, oh my, he was cooking, and I'm like, no, nope, I'm out. I can't. Nope, can't do it. Has Chantal really been missing? Yes. For how long? Since last Tuesday? I think Tuesday. So that's quite a while. That's the longest I've ever known her to be gone. King Queen Cobra situation type deal's crazy. It really is. Yeah. And she's back home now, I guess, with her parents. I don't know. She's on the run with Diddy. She better get some white nail polish. She wants to do that. She's in a run. Maybe. I'm surprised she didn't post anything somewhere else like TikTok. Right, Panastri. She's not on Twitch. Nothing. That's why I'm thinking medical issue. Diddy's not on the room. Dude was spotted partying in Miami. Psh, he should while he can. Get it out of your system, because rest of your life, you're not gonna. If she goes Duran? Like Duran, she will not make it out. I'm telling you that right now. They don't put up with that kind of disrespect there. What do you mean Duran? Jamie. If she goes Duran. The reflex, flex. She's not monetized on TikTok or Twitch, right? Yeah. Diddy's prison parties are going to be epic. Oh my God, you're number 6. Yeah, they probably will. Can you imagine his commissary? She is hungry like the wolf. That's true. Oh, Iran. Oh, voice to text is bad with YouTube chat. Yeah. Yeah, in Iran, yeah, she will, yeah, she'll definitely have to rein it in. She probably can't, though. Yeah. Yeah. She has subscriptions on TikTok. Does that mean monetized? Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. Probably, right? Her name is Rio. Darkest Coven. I saw Duran Duran in 19. Oh, God. I don't even remember. I saw them in concert. Like, not like, not the new Duran Duran with only like 2 of the original members. I mean, the Duran Duran. With everybody. It was definitely in the 80s. I don't know what year. Maybe 84, 85-ish. She is addicted to attention. That's right. Yep. Right. Maybe Salah has banned her from social media as a punishment? No. Winnie Lou, I don't think so. I don't think he wears the pants over there. And she has said a lot worse in the past and has never been banned. You get some crappy emojis for $5.99. Oh, that's not good. God. So bad. You've never seen them, Darkest Coven? Aw. They were excellent. Remember in the Reflex video, and it was like a concert, and they showed the lights going up? Like, like the lights went up over the crowd. They did that at the actual show. I was like, oh my God, it's like the video. We were way up in the balcony, though. Salah has been asked to tour with Duran Duran, and she's his groupie. He can bring his keyboard. He can bring his Casio keyboard, play alongside Nick Rhodes. Really showing my age. Nick Rhodes was my favorite. I imagine she's exploiting band by going on visa run and is loving the drama of everyone wondering. Oh, she definitely loves it. Should send out a search party? You think so? A search team? You love John Taylor, Catsy? Oh, yeah. Simon was your favorite? Yeah. He's actually a great bass player. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's doing a song with Beyonce? You think so? She'll be a backup dancer for Beyonce, maybe. The medical speculation is very likely, too, because she was binging really hard the few streams before she went silent. Right, Fatty to Fed? She really was. She was acting like she never received a diagnosis at all. And she wasn't checking her blood sugar. So, yeah. To be honest, it took her being gone for the Foodieverse to be interesting again. That's true, Zeta. Yeah. Yeah. Without the food, she's not having the time of her life. True. True. Yeah. NSYNC era Justin Timberlake was your favorite? Oh. The refusing to check her blood sugar is insane. Definitely is. Definitely. Song puns are fun. They sure are. You're a sucker for a good mystery like this, GC. I am too, but for me to really enjoy it, it all has to be somewhat plausible. It's either going to be somewhat plausible or completely out there. But when it's like kind of in between, I get turned off because I'm like, that's not likely at all, And it's like, I would rather think that she's trying to team up with Duran Duran someplace, like in Europe. Maybe Germany, probably. And she's like, my husband plays the keyboard. Either that or she's in the hospital. Investigation inconclusive, yeah. Yeah. Beezers will be hiring a private investigator if she doesn't show soon. Maybe they know where she is. Maybe they know. I think Salah finally got sick of her and said bye-bye. Could be. Could be. And she really is just like crying and eating all week. No new movement on Salah's channel? Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, investigation is open still. Yes. Salah found a new girl? I think he's had a bunch of girls. Chantal was so high, so was paranoid, and really thought there was an intruder on her back balcony. God. Pete seems like he knows Katsy. But his chat replay isn't on. Was that last night that people are saying that she was on his channel? She'll come back with a grocery haul. Yeah. He's acting coy? Oh. Well, I'm intrigued now. She gives love a bad name. All right, let me just take a look at his channel real quick and see. Let's see what's going on. I'm so curious. I'm curious, but I just like, I know she's going to show up eventually, so I'm not really obsessing about it, you know? She always shows up eventually. What is this? Strange Muslims of Ramadan 2024? Muhammad predicted these strange Muslims? Oh boy. Is Foodie Beauty on there? Is that what's going on? Okay, let's see. Pete's of my mind. Huh. Let's see. Okay. Streamed 19 hours ago.
There's an AI tool that...
Oh my god. I hate it when I'm not signed into my premium account. I feel like you should just have premium across the board on all your accounts if you pay for it. His chat is up now. His live chat is up. Okay, how long is this? An hour? You guys want to run through it real quick? Like, I'll put it on double speed. I mean, double speed is a necessity. It is a necessity when it comes to Pete's. We can skim. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? He's all we got at this point. That's sad, huh? All right, let's do that. It may be nothing. It might be a bunch of nothing, but it could be something. All right. Let me get him set up here. He's wearing a brown V-neck top. He's not looking that great, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with him. Okay. Live chat replay. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find a clue or something. Let's do this, Pete's. This is double speed. So. Oh, I should sign into my other account. We're going to get ads. If we do, I'll do that. And we're just waiting for the chat.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Hey, hello. Hello. He's not
Hey,
looking
guys.
too well.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent the other. Hey, Donna. Oh, happy birthday, Donna. I spent the rest of yesterday being invisible. Yeah, happy birthday, Donna. Hey, Roxanne. What was that song? What was that song Bart wrote Lisa for her birthday? Donna, your face is big and green.
Okay.
Hey, BK.
Okay.
The great song. Happy Easter.
Hoppy
Yeah,
Easter.
Lisa. Her face is big and green.
He said
Because, yeah, Lisa,
Hoppy
her face is big
Easter.
and green. Lisa, she smells like Listerine. Is it Listerine? She smells like Listerine.
Oh boy.
Lisa, da-da-da, Lisa. Your birthday. I'm sorry. I missed
What are we doing here? We're looking for clues. Just consider it part of the investigation. I
Hey,
know
unlucky.
it's hard.
Those people are stupid.
Those people are stupid.
The people complaining about it are stupid.
Don't be rude, Pete's.
I mean, I've been picking up chocolate bunnies for like the past month and a half.
Chocolate bunny.
Those like smaller ones.
Whose
I've been picking
idea
up
was
chocolate bunnies for
this?
the past month and a half to snack on each night.
How sad is it that we've been reduced to watching Pete's for clues? It is my idea. Well, someone said, okay, this is how I got the idea. Okay, I did pull it up on the screen myself. Okay, someone said earlier that someone else said that Chantal was seen in Pete's chat last night. But that the chat replay wasn't on. And I was like, well, did he say anything to like acknowledge that she was in the chat? And the person then said that they heard it from Dot. So all of that could be untrue. Because, you know, Dot is our official fan fiction writer for the community. So maybe we can get a clue from Pete's.
Maybe for 2 months. They've been around for a while. The chocolate bunny's been around for a while.
But he has like long pauses in between when he talks. And then he talks real fast. So 1.75, like you can barely make out what he's saying. But then he's got these long pauses. We'll be watching ALR soon.
No, I don't give a shit about Easter.
God help
right.
us.
Sally, there won't be any more chocolate bunnies.
No more chocolate bunnies?
I've still got a couple in my fridge. So,
Still has a couple in
for the rest
fridge?
of this weekend,
Oh.
work week, whatever.
Okay.
Still gotta, be able to have a few more for the next few days, but after that, no more chocolate bunnies.
Okay. How about Peeps? Got any Peeps? I wish
If you're a
Peeps-
homeowner in New Hampshire, that would.
I'm not in New Hampshire. Please. Let me sign out and sign back in to my premium account. Let's do this again.
Scripto, thank you for 15 months, Scripto. I mean, it depends on what you like. It depends on what you enjoy, said Jen.
15 months,
You know, like,
remember?
I'm partial to fantasy myself.
Anunnaki Sinombre 69. Big ups,
Yeah,
pimp.
April Fools is bullshit.
Big ups, pimp. Pete's.
There are rarely, very rarely, are any of the April Fools gags you see actually amusing. Hey, Uncle Buck. What's that religion?
God, he's got nothing.
Yeah.
Just use Brave
Sure, go ahead.
browser? Okay. Well, I do have premium, though. I just wasn't signed in.
I tend not to curse out religion, but Best Fantasy Book for You was Mr. That one. I never read that one. I grew up on like Piers Anthony, which
Okay.
like fell in love with an actual child, a literal child.
Okay.
Hey, you're actually we'll have a Pride March. I honestly have no idea. Probably. We'll get back into it. I do really want to. This was years ago. Hey, Trash Bandy. This was years ago. No one else remembers that? It was Adam and Eve? Okay. I knew Eve was in the name. I couldn't, like, Adam and Eve, like, I felt like it was Adam and Eve, but I was like, no, that can't be right. It was Adam and Eve.
What? They're talking about sex toys.
I couldn't quite remember the name of it.
Hey, Doohickey. How's it going?
Sponsor tons of YouTubers. I mean, if you ever want to sponsor me,
You could get a sponsorship, Pete's, honestly. Pete's, if you probably don't watch my channel ever, but if someone like does, watch Pete's for real, Adam and Eve will sponsor just about anybody, really. And you can give people a 50% off like coupon code. You could do like Pete's, Peetz for 50% off your family or like sex toys. He could definitely do that, and he would get a percentage. He would get a commission. I'm doing pretty good, Doohickey. How are you? How are you?
this is a face that sells sex toys.
He could definitely get one. I used to have a not with Adam and Eve, but I had a sponsorship on one of my channels.
You could go on a date with me, or you could stay at home with this.
Okay. Wow. He's got game, huh? Adam and Eve sponsors Rich Lux. There you go. See? There you go. They sponsor tons of YouTubers, yeah. Why not? You'd have to demonstrate how to use them, though.
Yeah, that's a way to sell sex toys. That's how you sell sex toys to women. It's better than the guys out there.
That's depressing, Pete. Come on. That's not a way to sell to what?
Are you going to use sex toy now? Nobody. Wrong way to report. I mean, they probably shouldn't be rotting. If a sex toy is rotting, then that's something you should absolutely be concerned about. What is it made out of that it actually rots? What if it's cucumber? True. Cucumber goes rotten.
Oh, wow.
Don't keep a cucumber in your drawer.
Rotting sex toys?
Keep it in the fridge.
This is why we
When it
don't
starts to go
watch
bad,
Pete.
throw it out.
This is why.
Also, just because it's been used doesn't mean it's not still good. Wash it off, maybe peel the skin. Still
Wipe it off and peel the
And
skin.
make cucumber has to stay in the drawer. Not all of us are rich with a mini fridge.
Hey, Sir Austin.
True.
PSA clean. Yeah, they make toy cleaner, Pete's. You don't have to use rotting
Hey, no name.
anything.
Interview with the hiring
Get an
manager.
infection doing that.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, other than like watching me like while interviewing, but like you mean like, I assume you mean like they have you like doing like some sort of some sort of test on the computer. No, I don't think I've had hiring manager watch while I was doing one of those computer testings. Make a mean cucumber boat. Yeah, that sounds dirty.
If Chantel did come in on this stream, why would it be this one?
Like the idea of dealing it. No. I don't know. The thing with that noting is I am not great at sort of reading people. So like, were they doing that? Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't have been paying attention. It's not something I would have noticed. And like, in order for me to know if they were watching what I was doing, I would have had to have looked at their eyes. I don't do eye contact.
He doesn't do eye contact.
So
Poison Patty 4. I literally have men talk about sex and show me their eggplants all day, and I find this repulsive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez.
you don't judge. I mean, they probably were judging
Oh
you.
my god.
You rate my mod 0 out of 10. Harsh. Where do I like that? Around, mostly, when I do eye contact. I am just not comfortable. Like, I am just not comfortable doing making eye contact. So yeah, I just tend to look everywhere else.
Okay. What on earth?
Which is probably kind of unsettling to other people, I would imagine. But
Unsettling? Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, yeah, whatever. You do you,
You wanna make
Pete.
direct eye contact. Was that an accident, Vanna? Didn't make to do that. I have Hamburger Eyes, if you are still here. As an uncomfortable experience. I can understand that. In general, I do prefer games where, like, you can slow the action down a lot. Like, I don't really like games that require fast reflexes, because I do not have fast reflexes. Cyberpunk is a cool game, but when it first came out, yeah, it was absolutely broken when it first launched. Like, it was basically unplayable at launch. Credit to the developers; they did an amazing job making it actually playable and enjoyable. That's stressful. Like, it's just, yeah, I mean, like, I don't have good reflexes, so any game that requires fast reflexes, I don't really enjoy. Freeze the action while you sort of look around, survey the battlefield, see where the enemies are, decide on what power you want to use, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the trilogy allows you to control the speed of the battle.
Love is a battlefield.
The Let's Play I'm watching of FF7 Rebirth, she's just made it to that mining town that Barrett is from. So I think they're on their way, like on her way, each other. That game's gave me gray hairs. I don't know.
Okay. I don't think we're getting any clues. The clues aren't worth the pain. What if she shows up suddenly? We're halfway through. More than halfway.
What after dinner? Nothing. I never eat dinner.
You don't?
Which does place me firmly in the millennials.
You're a millennial? Okay. Okay. When Jin only checks in to see if he has anything new hanging in his closet. It's always that jacket.
Fucking. Yeah, basically, like, boomers got all sorts of advantages, and then pulled the ladders up after them. As a millennial, we never had anything affordable. Exactly, yeah. Because the baby boomers ensured that everything would be too expensive.
Oh, he's talking about generations. That should be interesting. He's got 9,400 subscribers. ATL, we're not taking him. Gen X is not taking this on. He does not belong to us.
They got cheap college. Oh. They got cheap homes. They got cheap everything. Sorry. And then they went, no, we're going to make everything more expensive.
Yeah, we don't claim him at all. He's clearly not a millennial. I mean, a Gen Xer. I don't know what he is, but he's not one of us. Nope.
You know what's wild? Here's what I think is, like, I feel like one of the most, like, perfect examples of the boomer mindset.
Yeah.
They invented the idea of participation trophies, which they then used to mock the kids that they gave those trophies to. Right? Like, it was the baby boomers who actually came up with the idea of participation trophies. That was their fucking idea.
You're not claiming them either,
the kids. They were fucking kids.
Oh, boy.
It was the boomers who came up with that idea.
Was it? I don't...
And they immediately started to sneer at that idea that they came up with. And used it to, like, criticize the kids today.
You always feel
kids, they're too soft with their participation trophies. Well, whose fucking idea? Like,
jeez, Pete, calm down. God. Come on now. Don't blame the boomers.
They criticize kids.
Boomers don't care enough to do participation
kids aren't even responsible
trophies.
For.
Come on.
That they have nothing to do with.
They're too busy with themselves.
Hey, well, Craig.
So where are we putting them? Millennials aren't claiming them.
Like a minimum wage job. I was a kindergarten for during Section 70s.
He needs a blood pressure monitor. That's what you need, Pete's.
And yeah, education is another really big. How much the baby boomer generation sucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, education is another really good example because like
Okay. Let's
Yep.
hear it.
college tuition was cheap.
You can sit
When
with
they were
Gen Z.
Or like the whole like bitching about
Uh-huh.
you know, when boomers complain about like student loan debt forgiveness.
Okay.
You know, when they like complain about student loan debt forgiveness.
Uh-huh.
And it's like,
Uh-huh. Keep going, Pete's. Spit it out.
I worked my way through college, blah 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 blah. It's like, well, yeah, but it was a lot cheaper back then. Minimum wage was
Yeah, clearly things are
worth
different.
more in terms of real dollars than it is now,
course.
and it's an exchange fucked.
Cost
And
like $20 to go to college back then.
college tuition was a fraction of what it is now,
Yeah.
and you know everything was more affordable. And then like
Student loans were 0% interest. Yeah.
tuition costs have skyrocketed,
Yeah.
far outpacing inflation.
Right. And the quality has gone down.
Minimum wage has not kept up with inflation.
He sounds like a boomer
At all.
complaining, though.
Boring.
So like if a kid wants to go to college, unless they're rich, they have no choice but to take out massive loans.
True.
And you know,
True.
those loans,
True.
20 years later, they've barely paid anything towards the principal because the interest rates are so high. It's just like,
Right.
it's just
Yeah, he's given this a lot of thought.
it's just like they refuse to acknowledge the reality that
Oh, God.
things have changed from when they were young,
Okay.
from when they were in their 20s.
They just don't care,
So, like,
Pete.
they can't really. A lot of them can't really grasp
They don't
the
care.
idea that yes, everything is vastly more expensive these days, and real wages, have not kept up. So, like, homeownership, a home costs way more. College costs way more. Everything costs way more, and like,
Yeah.
people are making less now, when adjusted for inflation, than they were 40 years ago.
Okay.
What do you think the best year was? Yeah. I don't know that there has been a particularly great year.
Huh. Okay.
It was this year that was it this year or last year that Kissinger died? During the
Jesus.
good day.
Henry Kissinger?
I haven't even bothered.
He's talking about Henry Kissinger?
Apparently, it is not currently raining.
What is happening here? Oh my God.
It's the regime now.
Pete.
I mean, it's not really a holiday. It's just, you know, a day of recognizing that trans people exist and
Okay.
so on and so forth.
Okay. Little Craig says, "You're making me sad." Has anyone even asked
was
him
it-
about Foodie? That's what we're looking
When
for.
did Kissinger die?
He's looking up Henry
Oh, it falls
Kissinger's
Easter?
death. It was
Well, it doesn't.
recent, Pete.
It falls on March 31st.
Does that
Did I celebrate Easter? I did not.
affect you or us or anything?
Didn't see any trans people today.
Stop yawning. He just yawned.
Can't say something about writers.
It's
Well, it's a separate
contagious.
thing. You know, Pride is usually in June. Just the month of June is usually Pride Month.
Okay. Yeah, Chantal went one year when
Nah,
she
I
thought
haven't
she
been
was
watching anything.
bisexual.
I'm still slowly making my way back to Deep Space Nine.
Remember that? When she thought she was
I do.
bisexual?
Surviving.
She wanted to take
Still
a woman to
trying to
dinner.
make my way back through Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So,
Okay, Star Trek.
speaking of Star Trek, this Thursday. Anyone ever recognize me in public? Yes. Gate was a harassment campaign. Gamergate 2.0 is the same.
Yeah, she was bisexual for like a couple of weeks. Yep.
Whiny little bastards who hate the idea that their hobby doesn't cater specifically and exclusively to them.
Oh,
You know, thanks.
okay.
games have legitimate gripe. Oh, I mean, games have plenty of legitimate gripes. Microtransactions are a fucking abomination. Live service games are
He's talking about video games.
just a shitty trend.
What was Chantal's favorite song, Crayus? No, she was pour some sugar on me. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh. No, she was bisexual when they went to Pride. They went to Pride Parade or something. Yeah. And she said she was gay for like a couple of weeks. And she was saying she wanted to take a beautiful woman to dinner. Out to dinner. It wasn't just the Dee Dee thing. It went beyond that. It definitely is not. I touch myself.
I didn't mean to block hamburger eyes. I know, Ben, I know. Mass layoffs in the industry, that's a totally valid gripe. The mass layoffs that happen at damn near every major game developer.
Every game developer has laid off employees, according to Pete's. That's okay. He's angry about it, too.
A black dude, so we look good. It's like that is definitely that is absolutely a thing.
Okay. Song puns are fun.
That said, the people who complain about the black dude being in the game are almost never actually complaining about, you know, are like it's almost never they're complaining about the fact that the lead is a black. Like they'll complain about the fact that the main character in a game is a black dude or a lesbian or whatever.
Or
Yeah, like,
lesbian.
That's some things that choose.
Complaining that the main character is a black dude or a lesbian or whatever. What game is he talking about? Wow. Okay.
Hey, boobs.
We're picking up a lot of
almost none of them
clues.
spent any time talking about something like, say, thirsty suitors. You don't like.
The seals don't claim her either. I don't blame them.
They might complain about, Black Cat wasn't sexy enough in the Spider-Man games. This game, the character isn't sexy enough. Oh, they're making the women non-sexy. That's what they're bitching about.
Okay.
Or, like, cultural differences and blah, blah, blah. There should be more games like Thirsty Suitors, and the people who work on Thirsty Suitors, they should be getting, these are the people that the major developers should be looking at to help them make games that are both diverse while also being authentic to the experiences of the characters. They're not talking about that. They're talking about.
He definitely needs an Adam and Eve
problem that the industry
sponsorship. Spice things up over
The
here.
game will make $1 billion, and the entire creative team will be immediately fired. And that, or almost always, like there's a reason that Nintendo games are almost always really well received. They're not scared of losing their jobs, so they can focus on making the best game possible.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Ada.
So thanks to whoever led us down this path.
Assuming no technical issues, I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Pete.
Now, good night,
You too.
and thanks for watching.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for streaming. It was nice to see you. As always, thank you. And thank you, the person who led us down that terrible path. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Someone said pass in the movie Super Size Me. Yeah. Yep. Or asked like what he thought of it. It's okay, Catsy. Catsy, it's okay. You're only passing along helpful information. We were definitely trolled, Irving Transplant. I blame Dot, as always. It was Dot. Once again, Dot strikes again. I wanted to hear, Dot was in here for a minute. I wanted to hear what her theory was, where Chantal is. She would have the best theory. She really would. She could come up with a good one. The gift box did its job. Yep. Well, she wanted to breed Julia. Got by Dot. Dot by God. Dot by God. Got by Dot. Okay, it's clearly time for bed. You ready for bedtime, Pooch? My little pooch. Are ya? Okay. Okay. I would never ban Dot. Are you kidding me? Dot brings some serious entertainment. She does. You just have to know that she's the fan fiction writer for the community. That's all. You have to keep that in mind at all times. Because then people will be like, well, where'd you hear that, Dot? Like, you got to bring some, credibility to that. She'll be like, I saw it in a chat. That's always her answer. I saw it in a chat. Which chat? I don't know. I'm all over the place. I saw it in a chat someplace. Oh, okay. The Bark Street Boys. Yes. Yes. Oh, Little Seven. We opened their new pheromones for this week. Started on that. Yeah, kept them nice and calm today. Yes, it did. They had some treats. Yeah. Yeah, they're really loving their stuff. Chantal's flirting with Disaster. She's hot-blooded, which isn't a good combo, but apparently it works. Yeah, apparently, yes. It's unacceptable. We have standards here. We just have to keep in mind she's the fan fiction writer. Take nothing at face value with that at all. Yes, Little Seven, it is. Thank you. Very, very helpful. Thank you so much. Foodie's in trouble in Kuwait and left to Iraq. No internet. Salah left her there incognito. That would be interesting, huh? Who would she call? It's not like Pete's is going to fly over there and rescue her. At all. He probably doesn't have a passport. That takes time to get one. Book a flight. It doesn't seem like he gets out that much. I don't know. I could be wrong. Iraq. Smee could go get her. Yep, possibly. Or Uncle Phyllis. Could, maybe. I don't know. I feel like we will find out pretty soon, though. I do feel like tomorrow or Wednesday, possibly Thursday, we will get some idea. And if it's not from her, it might be from Salah. Just as long as she doesn't write the same stuff Pete wrote. Yeah. Sister would be made to do it. Oh, imagine? Oh my God. You think she would, though? I don't know. Called Shmee. Call Shmee. Shmee will rescue you. Pete's is the last person you'd call an emergency. He'd just panic. Yeah. Okay, Jamie, have a great night at work. Okay, love you. Have a wonderful evening at work. Dying Duckfit says they went on a visa run, drove the Temu cart, caught on fire, and they're trying to get the insurance worked out. That's a good theory, too. Like, maybe the fire extinguisher didn't even work. You think she might be back in Canada, Evelyn? It's a possibility. She'll crawl out under the rock any day now. I agree, Chow Mein. It's coming. Just a matter of time. I've come to accept that we may never know the real truth because she definitely won't tell the truth if it makes her look bad. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. So true. So true. Crayus is still going with the songs. Oh, I love it. Hey, Hippiesta, how are you? How's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah. Let's see if I can do something here. Try it again. Can I do this? I'm going to see if Nightbot will do something from Throne. Anonymous just bought me Thunder Ease Dog Calming Pheromone Diffuser. That's you. That's you, Seven. You're anonymous, though. Little Seven. And we had Soft Kitty. That's pretty cool. Soft Kitty just bought the Best Pet Supplies Crinkle Dog Toy. Yes! It's a blue duck. It's so cute. So cute. Yeah. Little Seven also sent this. Anonymous just bought me Blue Dog Bakery Natural Dog Treats. Soft, yes. That's from Little Seven. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little bottle of fur. Soft kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. I love that. That's so nice. And Soft Kitty also sent. I wish it was like in real time. But I'm usually not streaming. Soft Kitty just bought me Smart Bones Twist wrapped with chicken. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Bark Street Boys deserve the best. They really do. Thank you. I'm glad you agree. I think they do, too. And then today, we received from Tony D. Backstreet Barks. All right. Tony D just bought me a Zima pet snuffle mat for dogs. This thing is unbelievable. It's ridiculous. It's so cute. They're going to have so much fun with it. They were playing with it already tonight. And their joint supplements, which we go through like water. Nutravet Cetal M Advanced Joint Action. Yeah. We go through a lot of that. They get 4 tablets each every day. But it works, so I keep getting it. So yes, thank you everybody who has helped out with the Bark Street Boys. They do have their needs. They do. Never, ever, ever expected or required. Certainly not. Just people have asked, if I have a P.O. box or something that they could send. I don't need anything. The dogs always need stuff. But never, ever expected. Always appreciated. 100%. Yeah. And by dick, you mean eggplant? Nice. Yeah. You've been on a kick listening to Yellow Heart? What's that? Look at Nightbot. Nightbot's busy. Huh. Jeez. What's going on, Nightbot? Something got triggered. That's weird. Fish. Everybody cooks fish hair flop. It's Kuwait.
Everybody cooks fish here, Flop. It's Kuwait. And we have to get her bathed because I'm not bathing her.
I'm not bathing her. I'm not bathing her.
I think I'm a pretty good catch.
You're really not, though. Why would you think that you are? You're so not. It's ridiculous. Seriously. Nightbot wants a lot of attention. Yeah. Everybody bark your body. Bark your body, right? Bark Street's back. All right. The Bark Street Boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. We're talking about you. It's okay, though. We're only saying good things. Because you're adorable. We love you. Love you so much. You like the fluffy pink sparkly graphics, Mons? Good. I think I have more. When I think of something, I usually try to get like a bunch of them all together. Like once AI knows what I'm looking for, then I just start like asking for more and more because they're finally on the right path. Because sometimes it just like it gives me the weirdest results and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know. Sorry for the no source thing. Just trying to find another one. I think it's under... Let's see. I have my... Makeup Vanity folder. Did I put that one up yet? No, I haven't. Oh, that's a pretty one. Look at this one. Oh, so soft. Nice and soft. The candle went out? Yeah. Summer is approaching in Kuwait. If Foodie doesn't leave or gets kicked out, she will melt with that extra 100 pounds or so she gained in the past year. Yeah. In the summer, she just stayed in the AC. Yep. It's your favorite color? Yeah. A fluffy owl. Aren't they cute? I have other themes too, but I'm saving them. I'm saving them. Because you guys haven't seen everything yet. I gotta keep it fresh, you know what I mean? Fresh. Fresh, so fresh. They're all so cute. Have you seen that one yet? This one's cute. Look at that one with the feathers. Oh, thank you, Mons. I guess it's safe to say that Chantal has a bad reputation. Yeah, that is definitely safe to say, I think. Yeah, I think so. Fresh and creamy, yep. You don't think the jail has AC in Kuwait, Bryson's lab? Probably not. Probably not. And look at the little white thing with like the pink lips on it on the right side. Isn't that cute? Hey, Unhinged Lady, how's it going? Same girl. No, it's not confirmed. Banned. Absolutely not. As far as I'm concerned, no, not confirmed. Sal has the cutest expression. Yeah. Yeah. In the beginning of her channel, I truly used to think Foodie Beauty was a pretty girl. I was also overweight and loved makeup, but watching her through the years, her disgusting soul has just ruined her. She did have, like, kind of a pretty face back in the day. But you're right. It's like if you're ugly on the inside, it eventually works its way out to the outside. Yeah. It's your kind of aesthetic, Mons. Nice. Hey, Santiago. Yeah, she was cuter. Yep. Aging poorly and quickly. Yeah, and the filters can't keep up either. It's not confirmed that they're trying to charge her criminally for what? For what? What would she be charged with? Being a jerk? Criminal jerkiness. It got to that level. She's way beyond a misdemeanor charge. It's what your mama always told you growing up. The uglier you are inside, the uglier you'll be on the outside. Yeah, for sure. Bryson's lab, I think she was doing an April Fool's joke. But she made it sound very good. Criminally annoying. How bad do you have to be to get criminal charges for being annoying? You gotta be pretty bad. I am so annoying. Bryson's lab, I think it was a joke. What about using the internet inappropriately? Well, she's not streaming porn. Porn's illegal. I mean, I don't know. There's no Nor on her face, right? Right. Carrying fupa balls without a license. You can carry up to 2, I think, legally. But if you have more than 2, or if they're over a certain size or weight limit, you have to have a license for carrying your fupa balls. So you're probably right, Poison Pettifor. She probably got caught. April Fool's Days always causes confusion. Yeah. You should watch the Mr. Snowflake documentary once he has all the parts up. Oh, maybe. He put out a true crime video today. Did you guys see that? You know, it's bad when even Kiwi Farms has no leads. That is bad. Yeah, that is bad. Probably one of them are getting ready to fly over there to check out what the issue is. Yeah, what'd you guys think of the true crime thing? I haven't heard of that case either, Catsy. She's definitely over the fupa ball limit. Yeah, exceeding the limit. It's a big problem in Kuwait. You got to keep everything in line. She hasn't, in many ways. You want someone to do a story about the feet that keep washing up near Seattle? Holy crap, I haven't heard of that. Catsy, do you have a channel? You could do one. You could do a story on that. They're not getting hands, though, just feet. Catsy, you got everyone like, what? See? Catsy, you should make a video. Just 1 foot at a time in different shoes? What else do we know about it? Like, do they have a theory? Is there a theory about how many feet have washed up? Look at Nightbot. Nightbot's like really going. They try to say that's what nature does to corpses in the ocean. Oh, okay, I could see that. Huh. Like the rest of the body decomposes. If they have shoes on, then the fish and whatever can't really eat the feet. Maybe that's why there's just like the feet are left. Marwa, we're talking about feet. I swear, sometimes I just like imagine someone coming into the chat like right at this moment. We're talking about fish. No, we're talking about feet. Feet washing up on the beach. Oh, okay. So that's something. If it's what I think, it's because shoes keep foot safe. Okay. They eat the shoes and the feet too. Okay. Fish feet. Yeah. What about like those places where you put your feet in the water and they have those little fish that eat the dead skin? Don't do that. People get real bad infections. We're going on about bodily decomposition within the ocean. Well, you know, like they have that place, I think it's in Tennessee, where you can see how things decompose. I wonder if they have like an ocean version of that. Flesh will decompose in water, even in a shoe. Mount Everest, they found, it was a guy they've been looking for, and they assumed was the body farm. Yes, that's right. And they found a boot, like a snow boot, like a shoe, with the foot still in there on Mount Everest. One foot wanders farther. That guy on Mount Everest, though, that was like a really long time ago. And they just assumed he was still up there, but they did eventually find it. Yeah, the body farm. It's like, What a day to be alive. Oh, hey, thank God we're alive. It's, I'm sure Fatty DeFed knows more about it. It's, or Cat C. It's a place. Okay, good night, Lisa. Have a great rest of your day. Is it the FBI maybe, I think? They have some land. I think it's in Tennessee. And people who donate their bodies to science or whatever don't donate to Harvard, though. That's an issue. But you can have your body, for like forensic analysis. And they'll put bodies in different types of conditions to see how a body breaks down over time to help solve cases in the future. Does Salah have the touch, or is it all pure imagination? I don't know that song. Like cartel behavior? Yeah. Specifically with hands for people who stole from them? Yeah. The show you saw debunked that, Callie? You've been to the body farm in San Marcos, Texas? Oh. Yeah, I used to think like well, if my life had been different, it would have to have been a lot different from like way back, like as a kid. But like, I kind of wonder if things had been different in a lot of ways, as I said, then what if I probably might have wanted to become a physician, right? But then I think about the cadavers and like the body farms. And I'm like, could I really do that? I don't think I could. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn. So. You can't practice on live people. Doing surgeries and stuff. Really, Unhinged Lady, the cadavers don't even really look like people? Okay. Did you hear about what happened at Harvard, Unhinged Lady? You learned so much in the nest, ATL Scorpio. We listened to Pete's. Now we're talking about body farms. Cadaver Lab in college was weirdly not bad. Even there's this channel about like this anatomy channel on YouTube, and they have actual, they are cadavers, and they'll pull out like, here's what, a pregnant uterus looked like when the person passed away, and it's all like formaldehyded and everything, but it just like, it turns my stomach, like I can't get past it. Hey, Juniper Billy Lawrence, how's it going? What happened at Harvard? Oh. Yes, coffiness, that is it. At Harvard, people donated their bodies to Harvard, okay, medical school. After the bodies were used to, whatever they needed to use them for to learn, the person who was in charge there of the I hate this part of getting old. Like, just words just, like, completely disappear from my mind and I can't grab them. Like in a hospital where the deceased bodies go. I can't think of the name of it. The person who was in charge of that was selling the morgue. Is that it? Probably. Thank you. The person in charge of the morgue was selling the body parts. Yes, exactly, Santiago. The dude trafficked remains out of the morgue. Yep. Well, Peach Cobbler, this was Harvard Medical School. It wasn't forensic. No problem, Anna Gags. Yeah, of course. How did the families find out? Well, I was actually going to do a video on it because I gathered a lot of information on it. This guy was having kind of like, I don't want to say a party, okay, but he was selling, he would have people come to the morgue after hours, and parts would be laid out, and he would sell them and pocket the money. They were selling them on Instagram. There was this guy who was selling, and I watched this whole live stream of him and his girlfriend. They had all this weird stuff that they were selling. No, not like an auction. Like, he would just like put prices on stuff, and they would either be interested or not. Because they're weird. Just weird people. Yeah, just being weird. I know. Like, this one guy was selling like a, weird, like a giraffe something, like for thousands of dollars. He had like this like oddities shop type of thing. And it's like, oh, they're selling this skull, but it's actually it's a human skull. Like a real one. Right. Did you all know that there's a black market for body parts for rituals and such, right? Fatty to Fed, stuff like that too. Hey, Crystal Cat. Yeah, we're talking about morgues, body farms, decomposition, feet washing up on the beach, and where's Chantal? That's the topic for this evening, yes. Yes. And this guy was shipping the body parts too. Like on dry ice or something. So, yeah. Yeah, so it was a pretty big thing, because at the end of each school year, they had like a specific spot at a cemetery where they would bury the remains of everybody who donated their bodies and the remains, or they would contact the families and ask if they wanted the remains, what was left, or they would be buried there, and they would have a ceremony at the cemetery with the students, and just paying respect to these people who donated their bodies for them to learn about medicine and science. But this guy was just selling off parts. Making baby dolls out of some of them. Yeah. Yep. Your sister had a skeleton, Marwa? What? Yeah, you did, Unhinged Lady, yeah. So disrespectful. I mean, really. Really, Marwa? How'd you get that? What the heck? It's a huge black market in Asia, usually rare exotic animal parts. Yeah, traditional medicine, yeah. I know, Mons, there really are. There really are a lot of odd people. How do you guys why are you guys getting skeletons? Ali AF, my sister-in-law, collects skull things and makes art with them. Yeah. Sounds like something Chantal would be into. It definitely does. There's a lot of weird things that happen in South Florida. You found dead headless chickens out at the beach. That's like Santeria type stuff. At the Cadaver Club here at University of Las Vegas, they keep the cadaver for a year and then they're cremated and returned to the family. Yeah. I'm sure it was scary, Marwa. You thinking about keeping your Great Dane when he's, Definitely keep a close eye on your animals for sure. Yeah. I don't know, Wrong Tab. I think I could kind of see that in a way. I don't know. It's hard. Like when my female dog passed last year, like I clipped because I didn't take anything from my other dogs, but I clipped a little bit of fur and put it in a bag, and I still haven't looked back at the bag. It's been almost a year. But like she just had, like, I kind of see what you're saying though. Like I know it sounds weird, but like she did have like she was just beautiful. She was so beautiful. So I kind of see it. True crime has desensitized you to everything. Unhinged Lady, it definitely gives you, I feel some people can make it, like it skews their perception of the real, but to me, it just makes me more aware of the possibilities of what people are up to out there. And it's not everybody, for sure. And it may not even be that many people, but it does happen. It does happen. Yeah. Did I get her paw printed? I didn't do any of my dogs. I got that clay thing to do the impression. I got it like when my first dog passed away, and I just wanted to have it on hand in case I wanted to do it. But I've had 3 dogs pass in the last 8 years, and I didn't want to do it on any of them. Following the Madeline Soto case in Orlando, the child predator stuff still gets to me. Yeah. I mean, oh my, thank God I don't have kids. If I was a single mother, I would never go on a date. Like, no one would ever meet my kids. Ever. No way. There are guys that target single mothers just so they can get to their kids. Yeah, I could never do taxidermy. No. Yeah, Mons. It was, because I bottle fed them. So it's, it's a lot. But I am glad I clipped some of her fur. I still haven't looked at it, but I'm glad I have it. Because I do wish I had done it for my last dog, to have something. You've been staying up to date on Madeline Soto, Crystal Cat? Yeah, me too. Yeah, what do you think of the mom? You think mom knew? Jennifer Soto, do you think she knew about it? Oh, that's why you have 8 cats, 3 are bottle babies? Yeah. I don't want to believe her mom knew, but how could she not? Also, she hasn't made a statement. Yeah, she checked herself into a mental health facility, apparently. Yeah. And lied about last time she saw her daughter. I mean, yeah. You think she had an inkling that something was going on but overlooked it? Yeah. A lot of weird people out there. She knew something or was suspicious of the boyfriend. I watched the interview and analyzed her body language. Her statement analysis is very interesting too. I've been learning more about statement analysis. Because it seems like body language reading is like, it's very subjective. But statement analysis, it does seem... And I actually like doing that even with Chantal, where I'll turn her volume off and just read the transcript. Like, I just want to know, what are the words that are being said? It's interesting. You love your birds more than most people? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she was also being abused by him too. Yeah. There's a lot going on there, I think. You believe mom knew something, Lisa? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I started watching, what's his name? Like, Deception Detective, I think. He came back to do, I guess he used to have a channel, but he came back to do statement analysis on Ruby Frankie. That's what brought him back to his channel. But I also really like Peter Hyatt. Very interesting. He's not sensational, like, at all. So he doesn't have, like, the viewers that he should. Not sensational at all. He presents the information, he asks if you have any questions, and then he turns off the live stream. That's it. It's like professional, you know? It's like legit, I think. More legit than some of these people. You have all boys, your radar focused on all their feelings. No way a mother could not have known. Yeah. I mean, just the fact that she lied. And how is your daughter going to turn 13 and you have to work? You didn't request the day off from work? Or you couldn't have rescheduled the party when you didn't have to work? Wouldn't a mother want to be there for her daughter's birthday party? Yeah, he doesn't like body language analysis. Yeah. Not every mother is a mother. Absolutely. Yep, that's so true. Yep. You're hearing impaired. I read lips and body language. It's inherent. I've been this way since I was 3. Really, Patricia? Okay. You probably pick up way more than the average person. Right, Lisa? Yeah, in an abusive relationship, it can certainly take focus off what's important. Yeah, because you're in survival mode. Oh my God, Ruby Frankie. Have you heard the reading of her journal? She's got some issues, to say the least. Profiling is putting all those puzzle pieces together. Statement analysis and body language, bioanalytics. Interesting. Interesting. Fatty to Fed, have you profiled Chantal? Curious. Chantal to her sofa, I melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Her writings were crazy. Oh my God. The absolute need for control, total control. You have Fatty to Fed? You've profiled Chantal? Interesting. I'd love to hear your opinion sometime. I can tell you do, Crayus. Ruby Frankie is not sorry. She's sorry she got caught. Well, you know what was very interesting throughout, all of the interviews, like with the husband, he did a couple of interviews. One was audio only. That was very interesting. But like whenever they told people that these women were arrested for child abuse, for severe child abuse, no one was surprised. No one was like, what? Or like, what happened? Or what did you find? No, nobody reacted like that. It was like they expected it. Like, oh, okay. Ruby and her husband definitely had some kind of shared delusion going on. I think a lot of people in that, I don't know. I've been learning a lot about Mormonism. I don't want to say anything against the religion because, it's like we can't look at the fringe and assume that that's everybody. But they do have some beliefs that are interesting. Pony up a fire, terrified to start the Ruby Frankie stuff. If it's too raw, let me know. It depends on your sensitivity, I think, to different things. I haven't actually seen any injuries. That's right, Bryson's Lab. Somehow I knew that you're a Mormon. I don't know how I knew that. Maybe I saw you on Mormon Stories podcast or something. I don't know. Or Hidden True Crime, maybe. Yeah, I think it depends, Pony Upify, on your sensitivity. Like where, Like for me, I would never be able to watch any kind of animal cruelty or abuse. I wouldn't. If I even hear something like that coming, and even like in a narration, I turn it off. I can't even listen to it. So it just depends, I think. Like, anything that I've watched or listened to, I haven't seen the children's wounds. I guess the wounds were pretty bad. But no one has actually shown them where I could see them. I wouldn't want to see them anyway, but. So it depends. People get, it depends on your experience, what bothers you more than other things. I think for me, listening to it was especially her journal, because they believed that there was like evil inside of their children. So to me, that's more disturbing than like even physical abuse. Because it's like, if you truly believe that there's a demon inside your child, where's the line? Because, I mean, Chad Daybell, his jury selection started today. Okay, 31 frames. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Maybe we'll catch you on the replay. Yeah, Santiago, I haven't seen the wounds either. Everything's been blurred, which is good, especially since they're children, Jay Heaps, if the child didn't run away, it would have been a Lori Vallow situation for those kids. I think so too, Jay Heaps. It just wasn't letting up, especially in the journal, where it's like she actually wrote out like things she was saying to her children. Like she was putting them in no-win situations every time. Nothing that they would have said or done would have been okay. She just wanted excuses to torture them, essentially. Do you think Chantal plays Holiday Road when she travels? I don't know, but she should. I should. Oh my God, I should. Anytime I'm driving anywhere but to work, I'm putting that on. Yeah, they did, Crazy. They did. It took me a second, and then I thought of the station wagon. Yes. That was great. That was awesome. Oh, that was your best one tonight, I think, Crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a classic movie. That is a classic. That was before Chevy Chase got creepy. Oh. Pony Upify, then I would not get into it if I were you. Then I wouldn't. It's not neglect. It's not ignorance. I believe it is cruelty. I do. Her mindset. It just seemed like there was going to be no limit. So yeah, I would probably avoid it if I were you. Thank you, Unhinged Lady. It ain't Christmas without Christmas Vacation. Yeah, she said that she and Jody wanted to find a larger piece of land in the desert to really run the kids through something. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Malicious intent, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, because there are plenty of parents who are just like, shouldn't have had kids. They have no idea how to be a parent. They don't want to be parents. And the neglect gets to a point where it's just like, serious consequences. But in their case, for Ruby and Jody, no, it was deliberate, and they had an intention. There was intent there, for sure. And the intention was to drive out demons out of the children. So it's like, how do you know when that's done? The kids, if the kid tells you there's no more demon in me, you know, are they going to believe them? Are they going to stop? Like, you know? So, no demons in the children. Absolutely not. I'm sure some can act like them sometimes, but like an actual demon that you have to do an exorcism? Come on. She says what she says to her husband in a call is crazy. She considers herself a martyr. Yeah. Yep. Well, I guess she said the husband actually asked one of the police detectives, have you seen, what was it called? The note papers or the paper notes, something like that. And they were like, well, we have our journal. And they said no. And he said, no, this is different. These notes that she was taking, she thinks are going to be in scripture someday. She thinks she's a prophet. So we haven't seen those yet. The Ruby Frankie case is not rare. Unfortunately, it got national attention because they were famous online. Wow. The pen papers, is that what it was? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Doohickey. She was married. Bananas. Right, the Mormon Church doesn't allow women in priesthood, right? Yeah, Marwa, I definitely would stay away from that then. If a child goes near the road, they're in for a whooping. The state just says you can't do anything. Yeah, thank God Chantal doesn't have the capability to have children. My God. You want to know where the husband was? I understand that they were separated, but how did he not know? Wrong tab. That is quite a story, because he hadn't been around for like a year. And apparently it was Jody. But I saw on Mormon Stories podcast, there was a guy on there recently who told his story. It was like, Jody Hildebrandt ruined my marriage. And it goes into like, Jody's really, she's got some issues. She's got some major issues. And the church was recommending her as a therapist. And the guy said, the guy that was on the podcast, he was saying, if you go to like any other therapist, they see right through her immediately. Immediately. You think he's just spineless, unhinged lady? I mean, how do you watch your children being abused? My God. You know? She has a thing for dividing and controlling couples, yeah. Mara, yeah, they're in the state custody right now. They're not with the father, and the mother's in jail now, so who knows? They'll need some therapy. For sure. I guess Jody said that she was being haunted. Like, she had psychosis, basically. She said she was seeing like shadow figures haunting her at night, and she had all these problems. And this one couple took her in to their home. And Jody was just like up all night being tormented, right? Instead of like, oh, maybe it's mental illness, maybe I should get some treatment. No, she thought she was being like stalked by demons and stuff. So she was trying to separate that married couple, and then they ended up kicking her out of the house when she started hitting on the husband. Jody's a therapist. And then she moved in with Ruby and her husband, and she was up all night having like these panic attacks all night or whatever. And Ruby would have to go in like every hour to try to calm her down, to the point where Ruby just like moved in and started sleeping in Jody's bed. And the husband was like, had to go sleep someplace else or something. I don't even know. I mean, come on, you know? That's a 5150. Well, it's like, you know, if she's a mental health, you know, professional, if she can't diagnose psychosis, if she doesn't see like, oh, I'm seeing things at night, I'm having panic attacks, like, you need to be evaluated by a psychiatrist, you know? Whether you think you know what they are or not, if you're up all night and you need supervision by your own clients, you should probably talk to somebody else. Ruby was already doing a lot of this stuff before Cindy Lou Who, before Jody was even in the picture. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Jody just probably gave her like the confidence and tools to go further with it. You'd love to get a chance to analyze Jody? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Catsy. You don't have to donate anything to that channel, ever. Everything's on there. Mormon Stories Podcast. Yeah, that guy. Actually, let me just grab a link for you. The guy that said Jody Hildebrandt ruined my marriage. They do really, really, really long shows. But I end up listening to the whole thing usually. Like the guy that does it, like, he's a pretty good interviewer. And he just lets the people talk, but he kind of keeps them focused too. So, let's see. But yeah, I like the channel. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do find it interesting. Here it is, Brian Tibbetts. Jody Hildebrandt ruined my Mormon marriage. Let me get you a link for that. That's just interesting.
Health is
Oh my God, enough with the ads, please. This was pretty interesting. You have a lot of family in that church? Oh, okay, can't see. There was a large group of YouTubers trying to get anyone to intervene before Jody was even there, Bryson's lab. Wow. It kind of made half of my childhood make sense. Oh, I'm sure. I remember, I think I was a teenager, and way back in the day, while those were all, no, I'm going to bed pretty soon myself. Back in, when I was like a teenager on TV, I always used to see those commercials like, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, like, order the Book of Mormon, like, we'll mail it to you for free. And I was always interested in other religions. So I called. I'm like, yeah, I'll read it. And it was like the first part I read about, like, the golden plates in upstate New York. And I was like, oh, okay. So, and then I also read part of Dianetics. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I learned enough to be like, all right, that's interesting. It's always interesting to know what other people believe, and but I got to a point in each of those where I was like, oh, okay, it's not for me. My cleaning lady is the Venezuelan immigrant Mormon, does not speak a lick of English, but visits Utah religiously once a year. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard that Mormonism is expanding into Central and South America. Yeah, Scientology, yeah. The Dianetics, L. Ron Hubbard, yep. seen a little bit of Jodi's counseling methods. Her marriage interventions were the opposite of how any marriage therapist would coach couples. She divides couples, it seems like. Yeah. It was the lure of free books, Cindy Lou. Yeah. Oh, wrong tab. That's funny. Yeah, we used to have Jehovah's Witnesses come around every so often. They still do, maybe once a year, and leave something in my door. I always read it because I'm like, this is okay. The Watchtower. Okay. Okay. And I was talking to someone in my town. They're around someplace. It was years ago, but she was telling me that they were going to have some big gathering, like locally, and that there were going to be hundreds of thousands of people. And I just looked at her like, I just kind of felt bad for her. And I noticed her eyes recognized my face, what I was thinking and what I was feeling. Like, I just felt bad for her because her face kind of changed. Like, we don't live in New York City. There's not hundreds of thousands of people coming here for one weekend for a Jehovah's Witness. Then I wonder, like, well, how did the church explain to them why those people didn't show up, you know? Or did they, but you just weren't here? Something like that, you know? Very interesting. Mormons are expanding to Mexico and South America to evade U.S. laws, especially concerning their acceptance of underage polygamy and child labor. Well, that's like one of Ruby's kids was found at that other person's house doing cleaning. That person, I guess that woman is like, people are saying to watch out for her too. I forget her name. Like, oh yeah, we're having people visiting. Was it from Argentina? I think she said. And she's here cleaning. We just had 1,800 at our one-day assembly Saturday. Are you a Jehovah's Witness, BB? They're covering the Chad Daybell trial. Yeah. They, oh, okay, BB. Yeah, they were doing jury selection today. I was listening to it. I'm so critical of like the potential jurors. I'm like, they're lying. They just want to be on the jury. There's no way they can be impartial. Pam something. Yeah. Yep. I used to work with a woman who was a Jehovah's Witness. She was very nice. She always looked exhausted. She was saying that like she had to be, I'm not sure, what do you, just scrolling up to see what you call it. Is it, there's like a word for it. It's not church, right? It's not temple. It's not mosque. I don't know if you did say it, BB. You've recently changed a lot. Oh, thank you. Kingdom Hall. Yep. Yep. She was saying that she had to like be there after work several times a week for hours. So she was always very tired. Chantel screams at her camera like she's singing It's My Life. Pam Batchner? Okay. I want to say that I'm only stating facts about Mormons and not anything against the religion in general. These vile people don't represent the whole religion. I try to respect all religions. Exactly, of course. Kingdom Hall. That's not the case anymore, thankfully. That's good, BB. Yeah, there's always going to be fringe people that, you know, if we don't know much, if we don't know many people of that religion, we might tend to think that, oh, the whole religion is like that, you know? But that's like Islam. Like, People who don't know any Muslims are like, Muslims are terrorists, the end, you know? So every Muslim is a terrorist. So I recognize that's also like, we know Ruby and Jody are psychos, but that doesn't, just because they're Mormon doesn't mean that all Mormons are like them. Thankfully, we have like a pretty mature and intelligent chat, so I think everyone gets that. Someone mentioned in Voldemort's chat over a year ago that it was a good thing that Chantal was not a Jodi Arias. Dee Dee said, I don't know who that is. Yeah. Look at all the crap Muslims get. Can't go on Kiwi Farm since this is Mom Sager. Started with food. I don't know what that is. Honest question. Can you be respectful of religion without respecting that religion? No. Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's about respecting the religion. It's about respecting the people. Because when I think of people from different religions, I think of them as people, not as the religion. And not being judgmental because people are either born into a religion or choose a religion. Oh, since the Muslim saga started with Foodie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that in general, even on YouTube. Yeah. Because I recognize, like, even like belief systems that are like really abusive, or, you know, if you want to use the word cult, it's like there's still like people who are victims of it and who are being manipulated and part of it, and they will label themselves and identify as a person of that group. So I can still respect that person without respecting, you know, the things that maybe the higher ups inflict on people, you know, or that the fringe do. My fellow Nesties appreciate you educating us. I know a decent bit about Islam and always respected it, but this community really needed someone like you. Thank you, Fatty to Fed. Thank you. I don't know if I'm being all that effective, but, you know, I try to get my word in where I can. Well, you know, like I read about the golden plates and I was like, okay. But I worked with a guy that was Mormon. He moved back to Utah. He didn't like it here. But he was he was a great guy. And like usually maybe every other Friday night, like a group of us from our team would go like it was a restaurant, but it had like a nice bar upstairs. And, you know, and he would always say no. And we'd be like, come on, just come with us. And then I found out that he was Mormon. I'm like, oh, he doesn't drink. And I'm like, so I went up to him and I'm like, when we go, I usually don't have a drink. And I'm like, we don't sit at the bar. Like, we sit at a table, like, that's like, you know, like, it's close by, but it's like, the place is a whole restaurant. We're not going to a bar and sitting at a bar. And I said, I usually just have a soda. And he was like, oh, okay. So he came a couple times, you know. But like when I think of him, I don't think of Jody Hildebrandt, you know. Thank you, Unhinged Lady. I try. I mean, you know, I'm certainly not an expert in our religion whatsoever. I just try to, you know, I'm just another regular layperson out here. Not, you know, I'm not perfect. I've only been a revert for 12 years, you know. There are things that I don't do right, things that, you know, things that I just don't know about, So, but where I can maybe add to the conversation, I try to. Oh, Marwa. I wish I was. I learned something all the time, so. Thank you, Unhinged Lady. That's very nice to hear. It can be demoralizing sometimes, actually, to be honest, on here. It can be. 'Cause sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I give up. So yeah, that's probably true to some extent, Fatty to Fed. Like, I'm not on here like, like Chantal, like coming on wearing niqab and just being like, like with just only my eyes showing and like, speaking in half Arabic throughout my stream, and yeah. If you can agree to disagree and or be willing to respect the person enough, which allows to respect others' religions. Yeah, definitely always learning, for sure. And like, people have asked some really good questions where I'm like, I have no idea. I have no clue, but let me find out. Blink FM, your favorites in order: Simon, John, Nick, Roger, then Andy. Nice. The Mormons have a separate set of rules. My husband worked with a lot and they have loopholes. Oh. According to the ones he knew. Yeah. What blew me away was the no caffeine. I'm like, wait a minute. I can understand the no alcohol. I can understand, no smoke. I can understand all that. Okay. But no caffeine? What? I mean, maybe Chantal should consider converting to Mormonism. That would be interesting. That would be way more interesting. What are your thoughts on atheists? I had friends who were strong atheists. And unfortunately, I say had, and that wasn't my choice. Usually, I tend to find atheists are usually very intelligent, very cerebral, science-minded, and I seem to hear, like, if I can't see it, I can't believe it. So I get that. I do get that. I find agnostic people, like people who aren't really sure, are pretty much the most laid back. Like, they're not going to try to push their disbelief onto you. But I find sometimes atheists can be very, like, forceful in their non-belief, which is kind of interesting. It's like, it's okay if I believe and you don't believe. It doesn't affect us, either of us, But sometimes atheists can get a little forceful with that. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Salah took Chantal to a whole new world. Literally sitting in a box. Yeah. You'd be down for a monk foodie? Yes. Fasting, meditation, praying? Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody, I gotta hit the hay. I gotta get up early in the morning. I wish I didn't have to, but I do. The skunks are out today. Is that a song? Thank you, Doohickey. You too. So nice seeing all of you today. They're literally outside spraying. Oh, God. We have a skunk that comes by here every summer. Every single summer. Almost every night we smell them. I cannot express how much I appreciate your honesty. Me sincerely held belief is to be honored regardless of it if you believe. Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you, Pony Upify. We haven't had any skunks yet this year. Do it again. The reflex, flex, 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 flex. Down, down, down. Okay, everybody. Nesty besties, owlets, all the birdies. Love you all. Can we send one to Q8? Why not? Sure. Of course. Good night, everybody. Yeah, we'll keep checking in and see when she resurfaces. It'll be, it's gonna be inevitable. So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody, sleep tight and or have a good rest of your day or have a good day ahead. Sweet dreams. They're not made of Chantal. I just still like the Holiday Road. I'm gonna find that on YouTube so I can put it on whenever I'm not driving to work. We're driving someplace else. Okay, everyone. Have a good night or day. Please stay safe. And just think of one thing that you're very, very grateful for that happened to you today. Think of that one thing. Okay. I'll talk to you soon, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright guys, see you soon and goodbye.